Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragonriders, a Song of the Damned. My name is Peter or PB, I am your Dungeon Master. I have got the cameras fucked up, but I am joined as always by, this is what we get for yapping rather than fucking locking in. I am joined as always by Callum, who plays Aegis, Tommy, who plays Sorrows, Alex, who plays the Ruined, and Samo, who plays Moog.
Hello.
Sorry, I also fixed the cameras because it was just a one-click fix. When we last left off, the group is still split. Someone had the bright idea of splitting the party, and someone else had the bright idea of allowing that as a dungeon master. Tommy, you were in the Kingdom of Oriss. You are down just south of the city of Oriss, at a place called the Terral. You just left it where we left you off. The Terral is this ancient structure made by the giants who were the previous settlers of this world. And it was this kind of, I forgot what the term is for it now, an orrery. You solved a puzzle, you unlocked a portal to somewhere, and you also met a giant as well as two Goliaths. The giant kind of gave you some words of wisdom, but quite cryptic, basically saying all civilizations are doomed to fail, and you trying to stop your civilization from falling is probably just, you know, a losing fight. And then this portal that you'd opened, she allowed you to go through it, and you discovered a place that was beyond the end, was how she described it. And you met a weird figure that couldn't see or hear you and had kind of shapeless form, writing a book which happened to have yours and your friends' names in it, as well as the dates of when potentially you would pass. At least Orissius's date was the date that he passed.
I shall hereby don them the Super Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Fair enough. You also gained a magical item, which I am forgetting what exactly it was. I'm just looking it up now. You gained the Compass of the Planes, which is a magical item that helps with traveling in other planes of existence. Meanwhile, over to the east, our other group of Moog, Aegis, and the Ruined, as well as your companions, arrived at Core Point. You spoke to the king, you negotiated with him, and he doesn't seem fully on board with helping you with your fight against Arzamor. He wanted a 50% share of all of the loot from you sacking Arzamor. And you basically managed to kind of talk him down and consider an alternative deal, which I can't remember what the alternative deal was. Callum, can you remember what the terms of the alternative deal were?
Yes, it was basically because he wanted 50% of whatever Arzamor's, I can't remember what the word was for
Coffers, basically.
Yeah, but instead of that, I basically got him to accept a trade deal that would sum up that amount for however long.
Perfect. And he said, let me consider it, because he hasn't actually accepted that deal yet. He said, let me consider it. In the meantime, while we're considering it, let's go on a hunt. And you travelled to the town of Fornath, and where we left off your group was you discovering Fornath was completely abandoned, a ghost town, if you will, with a giant sinkhole just outside the town's borders. You were supposedly hunting bullets, which do dig under the ground, but this hole was much bigger than any one bullet could make. Anyone want to do anything before we pick up a few hours after that event?
I'd like to remind everyone that I gave you a load of potions, so make sure you remember to use them.
Yep, that is a very good point. Also, on a separate note, if you all want to browse the new downtime activities and stuff to do with crafting, you can find that in the journal stuff. In the journal, mechanics and rules, etc., there is an entry called Crafting Hammer and Anvil, which is everything to do with like blacksmithing and what have you. And then, while that does have the downtime activities in it, they're also in the downtime activities journal entry, which you should also have access to. You should also see Mortar and Pestle there. Mortar and Pestle is not done yet, so while you can browse what's in there, there is more to come on that. A lot more. I'm like only just started on that one. But yeah. And I'll just occasionally prompt you guys when we're taking longer periods of downtime if there's any new downtime activities you want to do, but you can always browse downtime activities if you want inspiration of the sorts of things you can do. But now is not the time for that. You're in the middle of hunting some bullets. So.
Could I roll history to see if I know anything about gigantic sinkholes? And their, I don't know, like where they may pop up or what may emerge from them?
I think we did do some rolls, but I can't remember what the results of any of those were. We played over a week ago, like over 2 weeks ago at this point. So I am just going to clear all the dice data and go for it. Well, sinkholes. Who knows how sinkholes actually work in the real world? Definitely not me. I'm definitely not Googling that right now. Caused by some form of collapse of the surface layer. So, for instance, the movement of tectonic plates and such like could theoretically cause a sinkhole. Undercurrents of water underneath the ground could wear rock away enough that suddenly a cavern collapses or what have you, causing a sinkhole. But in terms of animals, well, you know that bullets do cause sinkholes, or more burrow holes, but nonetheless, you know, that is one that would fit. Again, not at that size, though. And then, I'm just trying to find what other sorts of creatures with a dirty 20.
I was gonna say it.
Blue dragons, brass dragons, various other types of dragons, iron dragons and moon dragons. I'm not sure we have iron dragons in this setting. We do have moon dragons in this setting. Magma drakes, ankegs, abyssal hulks, corpse terrors, carcass eaters, remordes, purple worms, sirloins, badgers and dire badgers. I'm just reading off a list of all the burrowing creatures in Forgotten Realms because you got a very good roll. Thunder Herder, I don't even know what that is. And Zorn, and also Hugh Jackman, by which I mean Wolverine.
I mean, probably the most likely are going to be either bullet or dragon. I mean, seeing as sinkholes are caused by like a collapse of like weak structures under the ground, it could just be a lot of bullets that have been digging and burrowing a lot of holes, and then suddenly, in which case we could be fighting a lot of bullets.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I'm guessing you relay this
Yeah.
to the others. Okay. It is also nighttime, by the way, so are people thinking they want to camp first, or do you want to just continue traveling?
I think this would probably be something up for debate for the king dude, the guy, the guy.
Yep, the king.
You know? Yeah, that guy.
Okay, well, what are your opinions that you can voice to the king?
I mean, I would like to camp because, or at least stay here for an hour, because then I can use my Emerald Archive and perhaps see what we're dealing with. If it doesn't spring up out on us, before the time's up. But that's the issue, whether we stay here for an hour or camp the night. It's whether we want to risk staying here.
An hour would also work for me.
It's worth noting it is 10:30 in game at the moment, so if you do opt to what's it called? To words not coming to brain. If you do choose to press on and you end up in a fight, you'll be fighting in pitch black.
I mean, I can't see in darkness.
You can or you can't?
I can.
Okay.
At least in my human form, that is.
Yeah.
I can't transform.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're able to just go the sort of distance that I need for the Emerald Archive, then we can sort of hopefully go somewhere a little bit safer and stay within the required distance.
Okay. What would be safer to you, in the town or out in the wilderness? In which case, describe what sort of wilderness you'd be looking for if you are looking for wilderness.
Let me just see how far away it can actually go again.
Okay. In terms of the terrain, Kingdom of Stonebay is, desert, but like dry, ashy desert, and then rocky outcrops every now and again, canyons, that sort of thing.
Okay, so I can do it up to a mile away. That's not too bad.
Yeah, so you could go a mile away. Like, the sinkhole is right outside the town, so you could be inside the town.
Yeah.
Hell, a mile away, you could probably even go back on the boat if you wanted to, and sit on the boat for it. And then, obviously, you could also go a mile further out into the wilderness if you are thinking that that's better sight lines, I guess. But, yeah.
I mean, I would probably suggest going back onto the boat because it's not too far away, and if we're going to camp anyway, at least it's safer there, and we can see what's going on.
And you can nope the fuck out if you need to. All right.
Well,
yeah. I'd like to ask the king a question, actually.
Okay.
Because, yeah, so your people mentioned that the whole was formed by the Olgo-Korkoi?
The Olgoi-Korkoi, yes.
That one, Olgoi-Korkoi. Tell me we're not now hunting that as a larger beast.
The Olgoi-Korkoi is an old wives' tale amongst the orcs. Story to scare little children and get them to sleep at night.
All stories are like that, are based off truth somehow.
If you believe in such things as serpents that encircle the world, I suppose.
Trust me, we've seen weirder stuff.
Well, if Olgoi-Korkoi was to be a real thing, it would not be a world serpent, no. More like a great serpent of the sands, guarding this kingdom from outsiders.
Could I roll something for that, like a sea serpent, like knowing if something like that exists,
Sure.
like a big thing?
Yeah.
Or would that be nature?
You can roll me nature, or you can roll me religion.
Would both have the same outcome, or would I then look for different things?
Nature will tell you about naturally occurring things, and religion will tell you more about beliefs in things. The two can overlap, of course, but...
Oh, I bet.
A 19 on religion. Yeah, you've heard of... He explicitly mentioned World Serpent. So a World Serpent is a thing that appears in many religions, although not in the religion that most people now believe in of dawn, dusk, and such like, but in older religions that are kind of like faded into obscurity. Indeed, it appears in giant mythology as well, of a world serpent or a great leviathan that literally encircles the world, not burrowing underground, but instead under the oceans. The world serpent was also known as the mother of Terral, as in, she is the one who birthed the world.
So the mother is Jormungandr.
Yes, although Jormungandr is just one of many world serpents in real world mythology, but yes, it's probably the most famous one. There's also an aboriginal world serpent, which I believe is called the rainbow serpent in English, I want to say. But that's also another giant serpent that supposedly encircled the world.
That's pretty cool.
Samo, I'm also going to let you make another religion roll. If you fail this one, there's no negative outcome or anything. You've already passed with a 19 for the general one. This is just more to do with if you know anything about Orcish beliefs in particular. No, never mind. You don't know the specific story that could unlock a bit more information about Orgoi, Korgoi, but
Okay.
Seeing as Samo rolled religion, could I roll nature?
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, world serpents, as far as you know, aren't real. Leviathans are. So the world serpent is specifically a myth of a serpent that encircles the entire world, but there are stories of things like leviathans, which are elemental forces made out of literal water, but they resemble giant snakes. You've got also, purple worms, would more of a worm than a serpent, but to someone who's seeing it from afar, what's the difference? It's a serpentine creature. Also, that other one that I mentioned, I had no idea what it was, and then I clicked into it on Forgotten Realms. Thunder Herders are also giant worm or snake-like creatures, although a bit on the smaller side compared to leviathans and purple worms. Purple worms, as far as you know, there is belief amongst paleontologists that purple worms did exist. It's also supposedly either very much extinct at this point, or are burrowed into the far reaches of under mountains and such like, and wouldn't be found in civilized areas. No one's seen one in centuries. But there are skeletons that archaeologists and paleontologists have found, which go, this looks like a giant snake.
It's like a megalodon thing.
Yeah.
They existed, but yeah.
So I'll continue the conversation then.
Okay.
It's funny you use that term. I've heard it be called the Great... Sorry, I haven't got the glasses on, so I'm trying to read it. Great Worm of Stonebay.
Yes, that is the translation in the common tongue.
I see. Well, regardless, I don't think we're prepared enough for that.
You wish to return home?
Not that I wish to return home, I'm just making you aware that we may not have the provisions to fight it. If push comes to shove, of course, we will try. But it's not something I want to go charging into.
Listen here, little Eladrin, he says, and he grasps your shoulders with both of his hands. I understand if this scares you. There is no shame in it. But if you want us to fight the mighty Ozmor, that is a more real threat than some story for children, yes? I say, if there is something in these sands that caused my town to flee, then it is a worthy hunt and a good test of your mettle. And he releases your shoulders.
Is this all in Orcish still, by the way?
Yes.
Yes.
I can be a dolmetcher. I'll
The rune's
translate.
just
I'll
there,
translate. No, I'll translate.
The rune's just like, are we hunting this thing or what?
Suddenly
okay.
Aegis just breaks out in comment. Then I will die as one of them!
Yeah.
I'll respond then. Hunt like this will surely pass us tests, and never know. Maybe we might have to renegotiate terms.
If you are still standing to renegotiate, yeah.
I'm a survivor.
Roll me a persuasion check on that.
Excuse me.
No, it's not necessarily to, like. There's no negative outcome if you fail unless you get in that one. So he pauses for a moment, looks you over with your missing finger, your missing top of one of your ears, all the other various injuries you've got weathering your body. In fact, you're covered in bandages. And he kind of appraises you and then nods in acknowledgement that yes, whether he necessarily thinks of you as a warrior or not, you are definitely a survivor, and he can't take that from you.
Hell yeah.
Wow, that went hard.
I'm gonna be best bros in this game. I'm calling it right now. Stormfang and the King of the Dwarves was bros. Me and the King of the Orcs are gonna be bros.
You're gonna become King of the Eladrin.
Fuck that.
Look, man, previous player characters have become king before. Could happen. Stranger things.
Me.
Season 5 soon.
Yeah, Alex became king of the orcs, and kind of Connor became king of the tieflings. It's debatable whether he actually did or didn't, because while his character did go on to become king of the tieflings, that was after the campaign ended, because when the campaign ended, there were no more tieflings anymore. So,
Yeah,
that's
it's
he was the king
more
of
like
an
the
empty
Elon
kingdom.
Musk of the tieflings.
So what you're saying is he was a postman. Washington DC got nuked and he became the president.
Yes.
Because of that weird lineage thing.
Yes. All right. So once again, though, are you heading back to the boat for a long rest or a short rest?
I mean, if we are going back to the boat fully, I think a long rest would make more sense. But
Until
that's
the day. Okay. That's Moog's opinion.
I agree.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
But I'll do the Emerald Archive tonight, though, still to check it all out. But
Someone who can speak Orcish. Well, actually, no. One of you can try. I might just make the DC harder if the person wants to do it. Not in Orcish. We'll need to try and convince the king. It's not going to be a very hard DC. But he is the sort of man who would be interested in, grabbing things by, grabbing whatever that phrase is that I'm looking for. Grabbing life by the reins or whatever. So I'll need a persuasion check from someone who wants to do it.
Okay, I guess I'm
can try it. Yeah.
I mean, Alex can do it. It's just if he's doing it in common, the DC is going to be harder.
Well, I
yeah,
speak
and my
Orcish.
persuasion is not good as it is.
Yeah, I can speak Orcish. Persuasion, no.
Okay.
I'll do it.
All right, Aegis. Already
Uh,
past one.
what I will do first.
Oh, I will cast guidance.
Okay, cool. Based.
I like how that's apparently the gesture for casting guidances.
What I will do first before I go back up to the king is I will drink a potion.
Okay.
Just because I kind of want this to go ahead, because I'd rather not be in a bad situation.
It's liquid luck.
It is liquid luck, you are correct.
Wait, is it actually?
Yep.
You're not drinking this for the actual maybe fight that you're going to have?
it gives me advantage on persuasion checks, so no.
You don't want to try and persuade whatever you might end up fighting?
No. So yeah, I'll pop that potion before I go to speak to him.
Alright, so you got advantage, and you've got the guidance, which is a plus 1d4, I believe.
Yeah.
Go for it.
We dance.
Persuasion.
Oh, that's really cool as well. The potion automatically counted as... Fucking good thing you rolled with advantage. Oh, it would have been the second dice anyways. It counted as you drinking water as well. You drinking that potion for the day. I didn't know that it did that. The module attracts food and water now. Potions hydrate you. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey.
So 15 is absolutely pass, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
We got it, lad.
So, you head back to the boat. You're going to take a long rest, so you can all go ahead and hit that. And Alex, can you post the Emerald Archive in the chat as well for us, please?
Yeah, I'll have to do a bit of admin because I have to edit my notes as well with the ones that I have if I'm going to remove one because I've already got all 3 slots filled.
Ah, okay.
Do we provide for all food, or is there like food on the boat from the?
You know what? Yeah, there's a hunting party. They would have food and water for you also. That's
Okay.
fine. So
Cool.
you can just say you got it from an external source.
It keeps trying to get me to eat the rainbow mushrooms.
Do it. Didn't the
It's
ruin
the
do that
voices in
last
test.
session as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a good time, right?
Yeah, I got confused. It was sick.
Alright. So you take 1 hour to attune your senses to the land in a 1-mile radius, concentrating on this process as you would on a spell. At the end of the duration, a portion of the book's pages are filled with fragments of information regarding the area's flora and fauna, geography, history, customs, and folklore. If recording a new area would put it over its limits, you choose an older location to be erased from the book. And then I'm guessing you also then want to do the glimpse of the past, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So while holding the book, you cast the hallucinatory terrain spell from it, but only to create an illusion of a portion of one of the areas recorded in the book. The spell lasts 1 hour and requires concentration, blah, 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 blah. Choose a time period within the last 5 days and make an intelligence check. So we're going to require an intelligence check. Also, how recently do you want to do it? I can let you roll an investigation roll to guess how long ago the sinkhole opened up / the town was abandoned.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
That's all right. So you have to choose for the hallucinatory terrain thing, you have to choose a time period within the last 5 days. So to be able to accurately kind of guess at when would be the best time, if you want, you can roll an investigation check to try and like surmise when the sinkhole opened up / when the town was abandoned.
Okay. Yikes.
All right, pick a day. I'm going to roll a dice to determine the day, so...
Ah. Oh, I'm picking a day still, am I?
Yeah, you have to pick a day out of the last 5 days.
Oh, okay.
So today up to 5 days ago.
2 days ago.
Okay. 2 days ago, unfortunately, the town was already abandoned. The sinkhole was already there.
Damn.
Yeah. Unlucky on that one. But you do, however, know a lot more about the terrain and such like. So basically, I'm going to give you advantage for any rolls to do with like the terrain, flora, fauna, history, customs, and folklore, which also means you know more about Olgoi Korkoi. I'm going to go and find a whisper that I sent to Callum last session, and I'm going to send it to you as well.
The town was abandoned, but was there any signs of life in the area?
Not within a 1 mile radius, but I will say that you can pick up on the fact that there are tracks. So it wasn't that they all got like killed or anything like that. They did flee.
Okay, alright.
Doesn't necessarily mean that they're still alive now, though, because that was 2 days ago. Or more than 2 days ago. But The problem is that like 2 weeks ago I ran a bunch of scenarios, and so my chat is filled with crap. I'm just trying to find the whisper that I sent to Callum.
Maybe it's easier for Callum to find it and then
I
send it to
don't
him.
think it'd be any easier, to be honest with you.
I mean, I did find it, but
Okay, if you've got it, then go for it.
I know whereabouts it is. It's past die rolling the ominous blue dragon heart.
It's alright, I found it.
Oh, well, I'll post it. Oh, whoops, I posted it public, didn't I?
Okay,
Whoops.
that's fine. That's what you've discovered, because I guess you might share that information with me.
Yeah, I was going to.
But yeah, that's also what you learn about the folklore from your Emerald Archive, Alex,
Sorry.
in the chat.
Oh,
I was going to, but I kind of had a lot of fun with you guys just keep trying to roll to find out what was going on.
I also was having a lot of fun with Samo immediately being like, it's absolutely a purple worm, and me just going, I'm just going to deny this. Like my life depends on it.
I'm still convinced.
I mean, look in the chat, Samo.
Yeah, easy. Easy. I mean, listen up. Cheers.
All right, what are people doing during their long rest that night? In terms of downtime, if anyone wants to do downtime.
just do my poisonous kit.
Ooh, we might be able to do this now, but I don't want to do it just in case it fucks something up.
It's always a good thing for a player to say.
Fuck it. Where's Moog?
On the boat
Am
somewhere.
I getting milked? What? What?
No, you're not. I'm asking where you are so I can talk to you.
I am. I don't know.
On the boat somewhere.
Probably, yeah, somewhere on the boat. I'm roaming around. I'm NPC.
Goodness, wait a minute. I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Moog, if you've got a second, I'd like to have a discussion.
Yeah, sure.
I noticed the last time we were fighting, you have a certain spell. Allows you
Yes.
to cast lightning, or not even cast it, but
Oh yeah, I know you did.
summon a storm, a natural storm.
Yeah, yes, yeah, I can do that.
I've been thinking it's had my brain going for a bit. I might need to borrow you for a sec, if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing anything.
Excellent. We better go somewhere that isn't going to blow up the boat.
I was gonna say,
Sure.
if you did stay on the boat, I think you were
Yeah.
fucking luck check and you got a nat 1, I was gonna punish you.
I'm glad Moog is just going along with this.
And you went along with being milked as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's just a very
So yeah, we'll
unlikely
find-
guy.
Suggested getting milked?
Yeah.
We'll find a nice spot away from the boat,
Yeah.
open. And I'll go into my bag of holding and unload the 15 iron ingots onto the ground.
Yep.
And I'm going to take a step back at least 30 feet? Over 30 feet? I can't remember what it was. It's going to sound weird, Moog, but I'm going to need you to lightning strike that pile of metal.
I mean, sure. And I do as he says.
All right, I'm not
Remember,
gonna.
it has to be that natural shit. It can't be the like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna get you to actually cast it because.
I just did it wrong way, so
Yeah. But yeah, you summon a storm in the sky above, and you start shooting, like summoning lightning bolts from the clouds, down onto the iron ingots. back on the boat, the ruined, you can hear almost like an ominous sign of things to come. Thunder and lightning on the horizon. Alright, you got a bunch of lightning, electrified iron ingots. I'm just going to ask you to edit those yourself if you would, Cal. Just edit the name.
I don't know if that will work because of the potion brewing.
Okay, what's the actual name of it in the recipe?
Let me get it up. Nope, those are lingering injuries. What do I want? There it is. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look for it now.
Because I'm not seeing anything called electrified ingot or anything like that in my...
It's called lightning struck metal.
Lightning struck metal. Okay. Cool. That's fine. 15 iron ingots going away. 15 lightning struck metal coming in. But don't you worry. You're not getting away with them not having any weight anymore.
What do you mean? They had weight. They were ingots.
Yeah, but when I made them into lightning struck metal, they didn't have weight anymore. But there we go.
Ooh. Very nice. And with my downtime, I'm going to brew some potions.
Okay, brewing potions is going to work slightly differently.
Cusp.
Which is that if it's something that you already have the recipe for, then it's super, super easy. But if you also want to, you can try and just work out stuff on your own now.
Okay.
So, what I need you to do, though, to brew a potion, is I need you to make me... Actually, no, this isn't prepped just yet. So, warning, it is going to change once we finish making the potion stuff. But again, you will very rarely, if ever, fail. If you fail, it doesn't necessarily mean you don't get the potion. It just might have some side effects. You could also gain benefits from rolling really, really well. So,
Okay.
yeah, it basically won't be instantaneous, always
I
success.
was going to say, did you need me just to roll like alchemist supplies or something? Or
Don't bother for now. We'll just keep it as we've been doing it. So.
Okay. Cool. I will do that then.
But yeah, one of the things with potion brewing, similar to what I outlined with the blacksmithing stuff, is that, as I say, if you fail, you can get negative outcomes to your potions. But you can also get positive outcomes for succeeding, so it makes it more interesting.
Okay.
Cool. As one final reminder before heading off into doing things, just because you're newer to playing a druid, Samo, I'm just going to put a reminder out to both of you, which is that as the types of spellcasters you are, you need to prepare your spells at the beginning, and you can do that during a long rest. So if you want to change any of your spells, knowing that you might be about to go and fight, or you're about to go and fight, now is the time to do it. If we get into the fight and you still want to change your spell, it's too late at that point. Okay.
Thank you for reminding me, Pete. I'll do that as well.
That's fine.
I have this prepared.
I don't like what I've just seen pop up in the chat.
Why not?
Because it's bullshit. Alright, in the meantime, while you guys are taking your long rest, Tommy, not a huge amount of interesting stuff that's going to happen, I'm afraid, because you've got a journey ahead of you, but we're going to work out what's going on with your journey. So, you are traveling from the Cerralos, and you were going to head back. Whose phone was that?
That was me, sorry.
You're a fucking 27-ish-year-old person, maybe 28. I can't remember exactly how old you are. And your fucking phone's not on vibrate? What the fuck?
Yep.
You've changed, man. You're an old man now. We used to call Tommy old and decrepit, but actually you're old and decrepit.
Actually,
What was
Alex
that?
who says that.
Oh, who is that?
Alright, are you gonna travel cross-country or by road, Tommy?
What way did I go before? By road.
Cross-country.
I'll do cross country again then.
God knows I'm inhaling
Retrace
that
my
shit.
steps.
I think I might have already worked out how long your journey's gonna take. Yeah, I have. Cool. So your journey is going to take you 11 days then, which puts it in, I believe, medium off the top of my head. What the fuck was that noise?
A hiccup.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, so 11 days is indeed a medium journey. Okay. I'm going to put that as the DC. Cool. Okay, what are you doing to prepare then?
I will pack.
Okie doke.
Hello.
Hey. Pack up. Make me a strength or, well, an athletics check using your strength or your constitution modifier.
Okey-doke. Also, can I get a long rest in?
Yes. It should prompt you for food and water.
I take it you have to okay this, Pete.
Okay, what?
I don't know, the trade isn't trading. Unless it has done it already. Sure.
I've got no prompts to approve it.
Okay, I don't know why it's happening. I'll cancel it.
Okay, I can just manually do it in a minute.
That's fine, I'll redo it. See if it'll work.
Okay. Okay. You're trying to trade with me?
Oh, whoops, no. I was trying to trade with Alex originally.
Yeah.
Try again.
All right. So yeah, when you're ready, Tommy, athletics check.
Yeah, I've rolled the 12.
Ah. Okay. A 12 is unfortunately a fail.
Oh boy.
No
Yeah,
negative.
on my screen it's not showing you've readied.
Bro got banned.
All right. Cancel that trade, Callum, and I'll just do it manually. How many did you want to send him? 3, right?
Yeah, please. And then while you're at it, could you give Fienzen and Goldtooth 3? That's his last name, right? I can't remember.
Yeah. So
Like
you're
how-
giving away 9 total, leaving you with 3 as well, right?
Yep.
Cool. That's nice.
Agent is
Easy.
just cooking up all this meth and just gives it to our party members. Those other fuckers.
Hey man, I originally wasn't
Go
gonna do
die.
this. I wasn't gonna do this yet until Pete told me that it could be a bubble one, and then I was like, okay, I need to prepare more stuff.
Cool. Sorrow's back at you. Sorry about that.
Sorry?
You are, as the leader, I'm just checking what you can do. Well, another, yeah, so you can't do any reroll unless you want to use an inspiration to reroll that 12.
No, I'm just going to take the hit.
Okie doke. Then, what is...
Unless,
Gion can't do anything for it.
okay.
Yeah. She will study the weather. That is a pass, reducing the journey difficulty by 2. Cool. Alright. Now I need your group travel checks. So, Sorrows, you can choose from Outward Confidence, where you make a Persuasion check, Inward Resolve, where you make an Insight check, or Song in Your Heart, where you make a Performance check.
I'm going to do Outward.
Okay. That'll be a Persuasion check then. You need to beat a 15.
Nice.
That is more than a 15. That is a success. Cool. Gion also needs to do a thing, and Gion is going to slip the noose. She failed. You can allow her to reroll that because she's your ally.
I will allow her to reroll.
Okay, that does use up your 1 use of it though. But that's now a pass. Cool. So the whole party passes their checks, which is good news. So,
Good news, everyone.
good news, everybody. The whole party succeeds, removes one of the encounters off of the number of encounters you need to do, so there's only going to be 1 encounter during your journey. I'm going to determine what that is now, and then we'll probably come back to it after what's happening with the main group.
That's cool. Take your time with them. I basically took over the last session, so.
Cool. I've got maybe some good news for you. It's not an inherently bad one.
Okay. That's cool.
It's not, it's not, you're probably not going to contemplate the futility of life while looking at a giant hourglass sort of thing.
I'm just contemplating the futility of life with a big hole in my hand now. That's fine.
Alright. Cool beans. The next day, then, your hunting party continues back in Core Point. Or back in the Core Point, back in Stonebay, I should say. You're heading through a valley. It's currently set to nighttime. I'm trying to change that in just a moment. There's, for some reason, the creaking of a ship, despite the fact there's no ship in sight.
That's me, sorry, I'm just trying to position my monitor a bit better. Hey, come. He's so loud. No, you don't need to. Come here.
Okay. Yeah. It is about 8 in the morning. The sun is hanging low over the outcrops of the canyon, which is either side of you. You're following the tracks from where you think, where you discovered, in fact, the ruined, where the survivors might have ended up fleeing in that direction. You've headed north of Fornath. And you're only a couple of hours, well, maybe an hour away at this point. What do you all want to do? Free movement, by the way.
Come on, mate. Out of the way.
Don't everyone act at once, though.
Yeah, sorry, I'm back.
More talking to the two who are present and have not moved.
I'm fighting my fucking dice right now.
You know they're digital, right? Like you click a thing and your dice just
Fuck
roll.
it. I'll just go with this. Yeah. Also, oh yeah. Okay.
Is there a clear path on stone, or is it sand that we have to travel on?
It is sand. You can climb up onto the rocky outcrops if you want, but in terms of following the tracks, it's on the sand.
Alright. I'd like to maintain a close proximity to the stones while on the trail.
Okay. Well, position yourself wherever you want. It's free movement.
Very cool, Kanye. Oh, shit, I forgot about my spells. I was too busy trading.
I'll follow Mastermind over here.
Okay.
Mastermind or just extremely paranoid? Take your pick.
Oh, also, I'm gonna cast Longstrider on us three.
Okay. Go ahead and target the boys and cast Longstrider.
Bonk. Bonk. And bonk.
Just in case that you used up 3 spell slots, it should... Oh, it does. No, it's individual, isn't it? You can't choose to cast it on multiple people. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's individual.
Yeah, no, I just was double checking.
Yep.
Cool. Man's just burnt through 3 spell slots right there.
Yep, I feel like running is important to you.
Yep.
Didn't I think I gave you some potions to combat that, didn't I?
Maybe, but at first level spell slots aren't that important. Like, it's...
I'm just letting you know in case.
Oh, I did rummage through my bags. I'm cracked up when it comes to fucking drugs. Well, thanks to you.
I'm also gonna down my potion of advantage.
Okay.
Now?
Yeah,
It lasts
last
like
an
a minute.
hour.
doesn't- Oh, it lasts an hour. I mean, we don't know whether we're gonna be there in an hour.
Well, Moog just gave us an extra 10 feet. I'm sure we'll get there.
Damn. We're fast boys.
When drinking this potion, you gain advantage on 1 ability check, attack roll, saving throw of your choice that you make within the next hour. Cool.
Very nice. Okie dokie. You said measured movement or?
Yeah, let's go with measured movement.
Okay.
Can I also activate my chains?
Sure.
Oh, looked it up. Considering I know what we're actually, first of all, can I roll to see what I know about purple worms? Just to have like a baseline of knowledge.
Roll me a nature check.
Okay, I think I've got my spells all sorted out. I'm ready to go.
Damn, new Samo dice.
Yeah, I'm not done with the colors yet.
That's fine. Giant purple worms are worms that are quite big. Some might say giant.
Okay.
And purple that
Sure.
burrow underneath the ground. As I mentioned before to Alex, the belief is that purple worms are all extinct, and in fact some paleontologists still debate whether they even existed in the first place. Nice 7
Alright.
points of damage there.
Yeah.
With that roll, would I know maybe? I mean, if they were extinct, probably
Yeah,
not. But
I'm not going to give you anything like
yeah, like how they act or something.
resistances or
But
anything like that.
yeah, no.
Beyond the fact that they tunnel underground, I mean, I'll give you this. Supposedly, they have a giant maw filled with rows and rows and rows of teeth, and also poison stingers.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll wait for everyone to move up, I guess.
All right, the ruined.
Sorry, I can't remember if you said where the tracks head. I take it's north.
Yes.
That's cool. I assume the orcs won't, but do we have hunt plan?
Find the thing and kill the thing.
Well, when it comes to bullets, do they hunt in packs or not?
I don't know. Do they hunt in packs?
That's a good
They just
question.
don't know, so.
Roll me a nature check. Anyone who wants to. Cool. 19 from the ruin. That's very nice. And a 10 from Moog. Well, you know, you had to do not great on a nature roll at some point this session. Bullets can indeed hunt in packs, but they tend to be solitary hunters.
I'll just relay that.
Okie dokie.
Don't like the sound of that.
Slightly ominous.
Aegis, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
You motherfucker!
I didn't even move where it was.
No!
Damn.
No, this is the end of ages. He's gone.
This is the end.
And remember what we've been discussing, though. Suffering leads to hotness. As Arcane has shown us, characters get hotter the more they suffer.
The ultimate twink form is just a pile of bones.
Alright, that
Can't get
is
anything other than
a fail on a 10. But not a drastic fail.
Yep.
As the ground churns up underneath you as you hear this rumbling, suddenly some rocks spew out at you, and you end up kind of hitting them. Some of them hit you, but as a glancing blow, you are going to fall prone.
Okay.
And you're going to take 4 points of damage.
Yep.
And then, as you look at what has caused this burst of sand, this cloud of dust and sand billows up in the air and starts to fall down, you hear...
Oh, motherfucker. That's so cool. But fuck
would
you.
Would you have counted that sinkhole opening up as a surprise on Callum?
Yes.
In that case, it would not have had to do that because I have my short sword of warning on me and it would have warned us of danger.
Wow. Absolute cinema.
I'll let him roll
Thanks
with
for
advantage
ruining
then. Let him re-roll
Okay.
with advantage.
There's a bus bar.
There is a boss bar, and I don't like it. Oh, motherfucker. Oh,
It was meant to be.
I have a +5. Come on, man.
But that'll be why Moog and the Ruined don't get shocked by it. This great worm, its entire body isn't even... Also, just real quick, Tommy, can you see?
I can.
Okay, good.
That's...
Just making sure, because otherwise, just missing out. Yeah, this giant behemoth worm. The most shocking thing about it, as it rises a good 25 feet up in the air with its head lurking over, looking at who dared to disturb its sands, is the fact that the vast majority of what you can see of its body, like underneath, like back here, it goes underneath the sand and then comes back out again and then back in again. So you have no idea how much of this worm is underground, but you're guessing that this is not most of it.
I'm gonna land on my back and look up at the worm and just sigh to myself, and once again, the gods just shit on my face.
Gonna need initiative from people.
I know what I'm gonna do. Not roll great advantage. That's what I'm not gonna do.
God damn it. I knew I should have got up on the stones.
Yeah, I was so sure it was gonna come out here.
I
Because
thought it was
it's like
just gonna
already
be out
like
in
a
the
circle.
open, yeah, like there.
I was like, yeah, it's already a circle. Surely it's not like right here. But
All I'll say is I didn't change its spawn point.
That's what you want us to think.
Flew too close to the sun.
Alright.
Hello, little man.
The Ruined. It's your turn.
Bing, 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 bing.
Better drink your pots, boy.
Oh, I'm chugging. I mean, not yet, but I'm
Just looking
chugging.
at Alex's face right now.
I'm gonna drink a potion of invulnerability.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Wait, how did he roll initiative of 2? Oh, his dexterity is absolute dog ass. Wow. Never mind.
Alright, for 1 minute, after you drink this potion, you have a resistance to all types of damage.
I could
Alright.
drink 2.
Heck yeah. Did I?
Gain immunity to all types of damage.
Oh.
It does look like you drank 2.
Bro went all Isaac.
I'm invincible!
I have refunded you 1,
Oh, oh.
Thank you.
and I'm gonna give you. Oh, no, that's not what I want. What symbol should I use?
You better hope I survive all this, Tom, because I can make you a living god.
Hey, yo, what? What are you gonna do to me?
This.
Well,
as your
Potion of
symbol.
vulnerability. I can enlarge you.
Yeah.
Like,
After I've been enlarged, you can double that. Yeah, I remember you saying that before. I'm pretty hyped for that.
I can make you a living god.
Go for it.
Just waiting to like start producing like potions of giant strength and shit like that.
Also, I'm a little bit sad that the boss bar doesn't really look right on stream view. It's just like a long red line, but there's no name to the end of it. So it's just like...
No, don't
fine.
worry. I've got the full effect right now.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's some stuff that works well on stream view, and there's some stuff that works well for players, and sometimes I'm just like, it's the players that matter more, to be honest. So... And I thought giving a boss bar would be a cool...
It's
cool
very cool. It's... Oh, I'm so scared though. God damn. Ooh, blood spear.
When did you get the blood spear?
Last session.
bought
I
it.
think.
Okay,
I bought it.
fair enough. Did your chains attach to the blood spear?
Yeah.
Apparently so.
That's a start.
Man didn't even have to use his advantage.
Yeah, I can activate my chains on any weapon.
Fair enough.
It also absorbs the magical properties.
Cool. Well, a nat 20 is a nat 20, so that definitely hits. Are you stabbing it or chucking the spear?
Stabbing it.
Okay. Yeah, you run up, shove your spear into part of its belly, and yeah. Did you hit critical hit on that for the damage?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's just shit damage, but okay.
Yeah. And then 8 fire damage.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going down. Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Nice. Some damage.
I was gonna say, I really need some fucking Elden Ring music right now.
Put some Void of the Boreal Valley up.
I might have made a note of some music to play. No, it doesn't look like I did. I made a note of the sound effect, but not the music.
Either that or Oryx's boss fight music. That goes so hard.
With a 13, though, you go to stab it again, or hit it with your rapier even, and it just bounces off its hind ineffectively.
Okay. Then that'll be my turn.
Aegis, buddy, it's your turn.
Alright, I'd like to get up.
Okay, that will use half your movement,
Okay.
which at the moment your movement is increased by 10 feet, so that is 40 feet halved down, so 20 feet is what you've
20
got left.
feet, cool. I really hope this thing doesn't have reach.
Well,
It
as I said,
certainly
its
has,
head is
though.
about 25 feet higher than the rest, like, than the ground currently, so take from that what you will.
I don't even know we're within 5 feet of it. I'm going to say yes, but
You are currently apparently 16 feet away from it.
oh, very cool, can you?
But that's from the center of its token, and its token is enlarged, because technically it should be a lot smaller than it is on the map. But I was like,
Hey, make it bigger. Sounds cooler.
yeah, exactly.
The resolution
well-
still holds up, though. That's
So I'm
good.
just going to measure from the edge of its token rather than normally I measure from the center of the token.
That is fine. Either way, I'm
So-
getting out.
That's where its token ends, technically, so you're 12 feet away.
Okay. Oh well, I can bonus action disengage, can't I?
Mhm.
But that's only from one creature, so I might do that.
One
Depending on how.
group that's targeting you.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's only one enemy at the moment, but like for clarification. So if you were surrounded by like 3 enemies, it would disengage from all 3 of them.
Yeah. So I'll do that, and then I will cast on myself. It's burning a second level spell slot, but I'll cast Spider Climb on myself.
Mo can do
So-
that just by turning into one.
You youngster looking ass, cast it on yourself while there's a grandpa right next to you? That's fucked up.
Yeah, and I just want to go up the side of this rock wall.
Okay. Yeah, you can get to about halfway up it.
Whee! And that's all I can do. I've used my action, used my bonus action, used my movement, so I'm done.
Okay. Cool beans.
Yeah, unfortunately, boys, this is one target I'm not going to get into melee with.
Alright. Brak Shadowbite's turn. Holgoi Kokoi, he says in shock and awe. He is the person who name dropped it last session, by the way. I'm going to make him roll to not be terrified.
Oh, pussy ass orc boy.
Fucking pussy, bitch.
Pussy
He
ass
rolled a
orc
19,
boy.
he's not terrified.
Oh, hell yeah. not
Hell
pussy
yeah.
ass
We stand in. There's one person I'm actually scared will die. Fucking root beer, man.
orc boy.
Also,
Fine,
it
with
wouldn't.
the
This
name.
is caster.
Also, I wouldn't have been stabbing it, Pete. I just realised it because of the chains. Obviously, I would have been smacking it.
Whack.
I'm not sure how much easier or harder whacking something with a chain on the end of a spear would be compared to a sword. I feel like it would be harder, but it's fine. You're proficient.
I mean, I guess it's just like a mace, really, isn't it? You're just slapping it with a big old
Flail.
fat chain, like
Flail.
some.
Something.
But yeah, I feel like a spear is just like a much longer and therefore more unwieldy stick. But anyways, you are
Well, it
proficient,
is is one that you can use one-handed, so like it has to be relatively small, and also it's
I
thrown.
mean, you got the leverage there as well. You can just
Yeah.
like a whip.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, Brak is going to throw his javelin +1 at the purple worm, and it goes and falls to the ground.
Gamer.
Brug Savage Jaw. Who wants the best? Who wants to bet what class Brug is?
Sorcerer.
Cleric.
No.
Rogue.
What?
He is not any of those things, and you're all
He-
very silly. He's gonna rage.
He's the
Ah,
actual
he's a
first
wizard.
blood hunter.
Yeah.
He's a wizard,
He's
rogue,
Yeah, the Wizard's Rage.
barbarian, multi-class.
he gonna rage, and then he going to hold on. And then he is going to throw his boomerang. It misses, but comes back into his hand. He has extra attack, so he's going to go for a second attack. Still misses.
Damn.
Hey man, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
True. But apparently these guys miss 100% anyway. Okay.
All right. The king is going to run up, and he is going to. I'm just reading something. He is going to take out his bow, and the bow's string is going to ignite in like this flaming kind of glow as he pulls back an arrow.
Remember, guys, we don't have to go back with the king. Hunting accidents happen all the time.
Yeah, they sometimes start Game of Thrones, though, so just bear that in mind. He's going to deal 5 points of damage. And I think he's also got extra attack. Yes, he does. But that one is a miss. Alright, Root Beer's turn. What spell is Root Beer gonna cast? Gonna start with a mouse acid arrow, why not?
Hey,
Fuck yeah, root beer.
that's Aegis' signature. Let's go.
She rolled a 3.
Yikes. Still takes half damage though, right?
On a miss, the arrow splashes the target with acid for half as much of the initial damage and no damage until the end of its next turn. Yeah.
Man, I'm getting big Monster Hunter vibes right now. Where's the
Metal
insect
type's
though?
turn. He has only one ranged weapon, but he does have some spells. What spells can he do? Nothing particularly useful. So this would be funny. Oh, fuck it. Fuck it, this would be funny. He's gonna cast Compelled Duel on it.
Fight me, worm! I can't wait for it.
Why?
I can't wait to see the worm dive down into the ground, but on top of him, as it like meets his challenge, it just disappears.
Pete has just showed us who's the most worthless orc that he's completely fine with dying with. He just outdid him.
I mean, man, I'm fine with killing anyone and everyone. I rolled twice because I accidentally rolled as Druk, but it still failed. So, on a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand for the duration. It has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from you. If it succeeds on the same throw, the spell doesn't restrict the target's movement for that turn. Alright. That was a bonus action, though. As an action, he is going to throw his dagger, which is literally his only ranged weapon. So yeah, he's going to go, "Fight me, worm!"
Did he nat 20?
No, he rolled another thing.
Oh,
Oh no, it's gonna ricochet.
Yeah, I'm
I
going to
think it would have been funnier if he rolled a nat 20.
I'm going to go with it's potentially going to ricochet. I'm going to roll against the ruined with disadvantage. So it's unlikely to hit you, but it would be really fucking funny if it did. No. Yeah, he throws his dagger and it just effortlessly bounces off of one of its like bony like horns jutting out of its back. And then with his free hand, he's going to draw his shields to give him a little bit of extra AC. You guys, have any of you guys seen Kong Skull Island?
No. Oh wait, actually, I think I have. Yeah. I
Thinking
I
of a
have.
particular scene of a guy with a grenade that might be about to happen. Moog, it's
don't
your
remember that.
turn.
Oh, nice. Okay, first of all, can I get up here relatively easily?
If you're climbing, then it's going to be
Yeah,
an
like-
athletics check.
Yeah, but
Remember your
like,
pots.
if I look at it, how difficult would it be? Is there like nice things I can grab onto and
It
stuff,
is
or
near,
is this difficult?
it's near perfect vertical, so like it's not sloped or
Okay.
anything. But there's
Yeah.
plenty of like hand and footholds.
Okay, I'll try to climb. There is a dexterity thing you said.
It would be athletics to climb.
Athletics.
That's
Nice.
pretty good. Sure, you're going to make it
Uh,
about halfway up.
Halfway.
Yep.
So I'm not at the top.
You're a little bit lower down than Aegis.
So it's like there-ish?
Mhm.
Okay. In that case, just to clarify, like how we see him on the screen is exactly, or basically exactly how he's placed.
Yeah.
Like in front of me. Okay. In that case, I will cast a 6th level spell. for
Fucking what?
Thorns.
My guy, why don't you drink your pots?
I'm not done yet. And like, this is just in my head. I don't know if this actually works, but considering he's like kind of slithered up right now, I'll kind of position it in a. Okay, it just disappeared. Position it in a way where I at least try and like kind of trap it in itself.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So I'll
Sure.
cast it. I mean, I couldn't actually. Yeah, I mean, this works, I guess. Yeah.
Failed at saving throw. So
Hell yeah.
you shoot out with your staff while clinging onto the rock face. And a wall of tough, pliable, tangled brush bristling with needle-sharp thorns erupts underneath it / around it. Cool. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 78 piercing damage, or half as much on a successful saving throw. The creature can move through the wall, albeit slowly and painfully. For every 1 foot moves to the wall, it must spend 4 feet on the movement. Alright. Cool.
Damage. That's abysmal, but I'll take it. Did I? What the fuck is that? Why did it roll twice?
Oh, I think it rolled the second. It rolled the second one for some reason because of the movement. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
right,
so just the
24
first bit.
24 was
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah. Okay.
Sammy, you could have drunk the pot. I mean, no, I don't think
Yeah.
it works on a 6th level spell, does it? No, I'm dumb. Don't worry.
But wait. Also, do pots stack? Like, if I drink one pot and then a different pot, do I get both effect? As long as they're not the same pot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just ask.
So I don't know where this slang for potion pot has come from.
Pot potions.
Yeah, no, I worked
was-
out like what the etymology of it was. I was more like going, what game is it from?
Yeah, it caught
Uh,
me off guard too.
It's League.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
figured it would be. You sicken me.
You trying to one up me in cats?
Get
Look,
your
look.
cat and meet my cat.
He's right here, in the bed. I'm shaking it. He's not happy right now, but I'm shaking
Come,
it.
cat. Come.
Why are you trying to get your cat to come?
Not the. God damn it, man.
Did you drink a potion of invulnerability, Aegis? I can't remember.
No, I didn't drink any pots because I had to get up,
Yeah, okay.
disengage, and use a spell.
That's fine. Mo, is that your turn?
I was gonna ask. Do I get any higher because I cast Longstride on myself, or is this where I would be standing right now?
Good point. For long stride, I'll give you an extra 5 feet.
Cool. Coolio. Yep. That's me then.
Okay.
Get.
There was a few frames there that would have been a perfect fucking screenshot.
Alright, Goldtooth is going to rage. He is going to Wild Surge as part of that.
Oh god. I mean, if he casts Fireball on himself now, I mean, why the fuck not? Very good kitty. Is the only white bit about the cat, is that like around the eyes? Is that the only...
Yeah.
That's sick.
Her name was Bandit before I adopted her
Aw.
for that reason. But you are Nori now, aren't you?
Okay, that's not bad. What's happened?
Yeah, exactly that, Alex.
Cool.
Ball of light shoots from a chest.
It's going to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's nice, actually.
It passes.
Yeah, that
So it
fucker probably has a constitution of 500 or some shit.
Doesn't take damage and is not blinded. Cool. And then, yeah, Goldtooth is going to try and whack with Greatsword. Not Greatsword, Great Axe even. That hits.
Nice.
That also hit.
Damn. But it's almost its third gulp.
And then you've done like a quarter of its health, maybe?
Yeah, but gulp.
Alright, Far Bone Crush is going to shoot his bow.
Dead.
Okay, his bow, as he pulls it out, seems to flit with butterflies around it. Take from that what you will. He misses though. He will then take a second shot. Gonna re-roll because he got a nat 1. See if he hits Goldtooth instead. That's a nat 20
Hey, the homie.
on Goldtooth.
Never mind.
Yikes.
Oh, good thing that he's raging, I guess.
Hello.
Ensign's gonna move. Only range weapons he has is his daggers, so he's gonna throw his 2 daggers. That will miss. That will also miss. Alright, let's have a look, see at things again. Olgoy Korkoy's turn. What is he gonna do?
Nothing?
Step 1.
Ponder?
It's tempting.
Eat.
That is tempting,
Devour.
what you have suggested, Callum.
Beast.
Ponder?
Ponder. He's actually, you know what? He'll skip a turn to think about what he's gonna do.
Okay, got 3 different options. I'm gonna go with option 1.
He just clicked on you, the ruined. I saw it.
A tasty cake-loving morsel approaches.
Alright, he does roll this with disadvantage due to the orc who said fight me worm. And he rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
Damn! Does he eat himself now?
Not really possible for him to do that. So I'm just going to go with, as he turns and slams his face down the ruin, you do a cool combat roll, Dark Souls roll to the side, out of the way.
Hey.
And then his stinger is going to come round and go for this guy.
bro's got a stinger? What the fuck?
I rolled another nat 1. Oh, that would have been with disadvantage as well, but still. Cool. And then he's going to use his movement action, which is going to cause him damage. So it was 24, I think, for the other damage from your Wolf Horns, wasn't it?
It was 20.
20.
It was 20. Does he get impaired or anything by it?
Nope, because what he does is he just bursts through the ground and just basically destroys the center of your Wall of Thorns. Wall of
Can
Thorns
Does
he
that
just
count as an
not?
attack of opportunity?
Nope.
What?
Burrowing.
Bullshit.
Yeah, they're slippery shits.
Can he just not? Maybe.
Alright. The Ruined, your turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to try and predict its movements. And I feel like it's probably going to go over to the biggest group.
Okay.
So I'll line up with these boys.
Okay.
And prepare an attack if it comes within range.
Okie doke.
That's a big ass sandwich.
Aegis, what are you doing?
Okay, so I'm going to use the rest of my movement to get up, which I'm assuming is fine.
Yep.
So up here, good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem, maybe. That is a problem. That's like 60 feet, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Bastard. Right, maybe I can't do that then. I was going to cast Sanctuary on him for the memes. Hang on, I'm battling a cat. Right,
No, you're battling a giant purple worm called Olgoi
Yeah.
Kolkoi.
Oh, what are you doing? Come on, if you're gonna get down. In that case, then I am going to hold an action,
Wait.
which is when the purple worm appears out of the ground and is within 60 feet of me, I would like to cast Fairy Fire on it.
Okay.
Very nice.
Let's just say it is within at least 60 feet
Okay.
of me. I will cast Fairy Fire. And as a bonus action, I will sup a pot. There we go. That's me done.
That's disgusting.
Yep. True.
Alright. Black Shadowblight's turn. We should protect the king, he says, and he draws his longsword, which as he does, it ignites into flame.
Cool.
I have a feeling we want some of these people to die so we can loot them.
Dangerous game you're playing there.
I'm just saying.
Half cover obstructed, eh, Shadowbite?
Brooke is also going to go to his king. The king is going to ready an action that when the purple worm appears, he will shoot him with his bow. Rootbeer turns to you, the ruined, and says, I was worried about you for a second.
Don't need to worry about me. I can handle my own.
Well, that's mighty good to hear, sir. And then she's going to cast Mage Armor on herself.
Goodbye, Root Bear.
Why does she sound like Maddie?
Salutes.
Ha!
The ruin's gonna see her just torn to shreds in front of him.
Drook's going to turn to you all and go, Ha! You'll see how the worm trembles in fear at the sight of us. Oh, we are the mighty orcs of Stonebay.
This guy will not survive. I do not care. Like, that guy will be...
Luke, what up?
He'll be so dead. Yeah. First of all, I'll get up.
Mhm.
Bonk. Then I will drink. 1 second. If I find it. I don't find it. There. Potion of maximum power. And I'll hold an action to cast a spell on the bitch when it comes out off the ground.
Are we?
It's me.
Goldtooth's turn. Where would Goldtooth go? You know, Goldtooth's gonna just hang fire there, I reckon. He's gonna do a perception check. That's what he's gonna do. Alright, he's just gonna wait there. Firebone Crush will ready in action for when the purple worm appears, he will shoot it. The Ensign is going to draw his melee weapons, and that is going to be his turn.
Here it come.
Ha!
Yep. Knew that was coming.
He activated my trap card.
Did he really?
Well, this guy's fucking dead, so...
Well, first of all, as that's happening, I'm going to just go ahead and roll a bite, I reckon.
Rip Root Bear.
Wait. It gets advantage?
When it's attacking from underground and no one's aware of where it is, yeah.
Damn, that's fucked up. I like that.
Good thing you're on the rocks, I guess. Okay.
I mean,
Okay, that's what's happening.
I'm gonna tame this bitch, watch.
So, as Drook, has just said, this thing trembles in fear of us and the mighty orcs of Stonebay. He's going to take 31 points of damage as suddenly just sand and dust bursts up around him. And not only did that one-shot him, but also, even if it hadn't, he got swallowed whole. So when the dust clears and the purple worm is back, Drook is nowhere to be seen.
Behold, the mighty orcs of Stonebay.
Good final line, I guess. Good news is, obviously, you can't loot anyone who's inside a purple worm unless you climb in there with them. So, you know, there's that.
Venture.
Right. Other things that need to be dealt with. Root Beer, The Ruined, Fienzen, Goldtooth, and Far will all have to give me dexterity saving throws. We'll start with The Ruined.
God, root beer, no. Get out of
Is
there.
that just because it emerged?
Yep.
Would I get any advantage or anything because I would sense it coming?
Not sure that's what
Sword
your
of
Weapon
Warning.
of Warning does. It warns you of danger, not specifically where. Well, let's read it. Hold on.
Well, he could brace himself, I guess, if he knows something's coming.
You and any companion within 30 feet of you can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical. You can roll with advantage, yeah.
Cool.
Died.
That is enough. You're going to get
Nice.
to, once again, do a Dark Souls roll out of the way so that you're not in its immediate vicinity. Root Beer was also within 30 feet of you, and so is Fienzen. Goldtooth isn't, so only Root Beer and Fienzen are going to get that advantage that you granted. Root Beer manages to also dodge out of the way. And so is Fienzen. Goldtooth fails. Takes 4 points of damage and is knocked prone over here. Finally, Far Bone Crush. Also a fail. Takes 2 points of damage and is also not prone. That's going to stop Far from being able to do his attack of opportunity. The Ruined, I can't remember, did you hold an action? Not attack
Yeah.
of opportunity, hold action. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
did you?
Pop off your attack of opportunity. No, held action. That unfortunately bounces off of its thick scales.
Okie doke.
How does advantage work on this thing, by the way?
Does
It's-
my
Oh, sorry.
What do you mean?
does my spell proc?
Yeah, we're going for a sequential order of different people who held
Oh
actions.
right, sorry.
What do you mean, sorry, Simon?
Because, like, it's so huge. Like, if someone were to stand the other side that's not prone or whatever, would they still get advantage? Or does it, like, at this size, just not matter?
Yeah, I mean, Goldtooth wouldn't be able to give advantage to the Ruined, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm basically asking.
Right, the King had held an action, so we'll go to the King next with his held action, which is just to shoot it once.
I think with a held action, you can do double attack, no?
Don't
Pretty sure you
think
take the attack action.
If you're dual wielding, you can attack with both weapons, but I do not believe you can attack
Oh.
twice with multi-attack.
so. Oh, if you dual wield, you can attack twice, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll attack with my second weapon then as well.
Okay.
Yikes.
Alright. Aegis,
Hello.
your held action.
Okay, I am casting Fairy Fire upon it. My spider climb will disappear because it is a concentration.
Bro's not climbing anymore.
It's a Sam Raimi style macro zoom in as your spider hairs and your thumb appear.
Yep.
Dexterity saving throw, eh?
Well, we've established it sucks at dexterity, so that's a good thing.
You got a 19 on the dice.
Fuck. Well,
I shouldn't have spoken.
Yep,
My
you
bad.
shouldn't have.
Aegis is lucky that his climb is the only thing spider about him, otherwise he'll be getting milked.
thank you for that.
Bro. I'm milking this thing once it's bro, you've never seen such a milking session in your life, bro. That shit's going crazy.
I am not happy with where this this
So
conversation.
don't believe anything happens as a result of that fairy fire. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
it just
passes over.
fails.
Cool. And Moog, I believe you had a held action too, right?
Yes, I will be casting. Wait, where is it? Very on theme. Erupting Earth.
Wait.
And I'll just. Is there like a. This will sound weird, but like a main hole it came out of, basically?
Yeah, the hole it's underneath right now.
Okay, I'll just
Or above
blow
you.
that the fuck up.
Okay. It passed its saving throw.
I'll still take half damage, the
That's
fucking
fine.
bitch. Which, I mean, I don't even have to roll, because it will take max.
So 3d12 would be 36. Halved is 18.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't like fall into the sinkhole or anything, because parts of its body are still in the hole, but it does kind of sink lower down as a result of that.
Okay.
Cool. Its turn is not over though. I basically allowed you to all do your held actions as soon as it had done its appearance and initial attack. It does have multi-attack, so it's then going to do a second attack.
Oh god, root beer. Get out of there!
It is going to aim for the Ruined
Oh, that's fine.
with its poison stab.
God, the root, get out of there!
Does a 24 hit you, the Ruined?
Yeah.
I'm gonna require you to make a Constitution saving throw before you do it.
Oh
Let's just make this fun.
god. Bro got hit.
Legendary roll.
Bro got hit by the hardest hitting ability this bitch has. Oh hell no. Well,
I don't think it says for you. It's a DC 19.
the root is kind of beefy.
Oh, I don't have it prepared. That's so annoying.
Ooh.
It's a 15. Doing anything with that roll? You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, I'll give myself advantage on it using my potion of advantage.
Okay, I'm not sure if you can reroll from there, so I've just clicked advantage for you. Just see if you can reroll. If not, we can just conclude it and then. Nice.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah, this is gonna sting. Get it?
I hope I haven't just one-shotted that, Alex.
He still takes half damage.
Oh, that's actually a good point.
Yeah, but
But
he's got
he-
potion of vulnerability on.
Oh, you're right.
True. That is actually a good point.
Oh, I accidentally rolled the attack again. You're fucking lucky that I am going to be nice and not bank that attack roll, because I just rolled a nat 20 with this motherfucker.
Ooh.
But, no, I meant to roll damage, so I'm not going to bank that. I'm going to be nice. Alright, from the piercing damage, which you're going to take half of, you take 12 damage. And then
Okay,
the poison from
manageable.
you failing the saving throw.
Oof. I don't know how, but it does say on my thing that I have poison resistance.
Resistance and resistance doesn't turn into immunity, unfortunately, it's just still resistance. So,
Oh, right. I forgot I had resistance in general, to be honest.
okay. After that is halved, you are going to take 25 points of damage.
Okay, not gonna lie,
Yummy.
not nearly as high as I thought.
I mean, it's halved.
That was still like 74 damage,
Yeah.
not halved.
No, true, I get it, but I don't know, in my head I still thought there was gonna be more, but hey.
Good news
We're
is
complaining.
there's no lingering effects. You don't get the poisoned condition or anything like that. So, Yeah. Your turn, the Ruined. You've just been stung by its stinger as it whips around and glances you, nearly knocking you to the ground. You're going to use a bonus action to do a potion of healing. Good shout.
Understand. Good healing.
Yeah.
You healed the poison damage.
I just healed it. Whoops.
He's like, here you go, buddy.
As you get hit by the stinger, you were just about to drink a potion. You accidentally launch it up into the air as you get hit, and it just goes into its mouth and it goes. Thanks. I'm gonna take off 27 from it and give you 27 back.
That's how you tame the fucking purple dragon worm. You just feed it healing potion.
I mean, fucking whatever that Bible story is about the fawn and the lion's paw. That's
Hey. Make it dead.
okay. 8 damage plus another 6. Okay.
I'm also going to wait. Hang on. Yeah, I'll also use my branding. Where is it? Oh, brand of castigation.
Moves in the direction of the branded creature as long as it's on the same plane as you. Further, each time the branded creature deals damage to you or creature is within 5 feet, the branded creature takes about psychic damage. Round lasts until you dismiss it or until you cool. Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
Aegis, your turn.
Right. Okay. What do I want to do here? 63, I could. Alright, fuck it, let's do this. Another bonus action, I will be drinking in a pot.
There's always room for a little pud. Little Christmas pud.
I will be casting Potion of Maximum Power.
You'll be casting Potion of Maximum Power.
Drinking Potion of Maximum Power.
No, I think you throw the Potion of Maximum Power into the air and shoot it with a firebolt.
So
That's
Pete,
what I heard.
with the word that I'm reading from this potion, it just says that the first time you cast a damage dealing spell of 4th or lower within a minute of drinking the potion, you roll max damage.
Yes.
If I cast a concentration potion, is it the first instance of damage that's maxed, or is it every damage dealt, because that's still the spell?
I'm reading that as the first damage.
Okay.
Because you would roll damage for... You wouldn't have the same damage each time, would you?
True.
Also, because I think it's overpowered if I say the other way.
I mean, fuck it, I'll cast this anyway. Why does a companion manager come up on my screen?
Because Flaming Sphere is a thing you can move.
Oh. It's blank for me, but
No, it's not.
there's in the box.
Appeared over here.
The box that just says companion manager is blank.
Oh, okay. Weird.
Yeah, there you go. And that's my go.
Okay. Any creature ends its turn. Cool. Sweet. Brack Shadowbite's turn. He's going to run in. He's going to shout, "For the king!" And then with his flaming longsword, he's going to try and hit it twice. First one bounces off his hide ineffectively. And with its second one, I'm going to roll a luck roll. Okay. He drops his flaming longsword as it bounces off of the hide.
Oh god. Oh golly, golly, god.
Brug is not going to abandon his king just yet, so he's just going to throw his boomerang for now. That hits. 5 damage.
Bro's having a soccer moment.
Oh shit.
Followed by another
It
boomerang,
bleeds.
but that misses. The king is going to try and shoot it with his bow. So close to that one. 25 will hit. 8 damage. Followed by a second shot. That will also hit. $12 damage.
Damn. Bro's putting in some work.
Root beer's
Come on,
turn.
Root Beer. This is your time. Kill it.
I believe in the words of a great old bard, she's going to say, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Oh, damn.
And Misty Step over there. And then she's going to Melf Acid Arrow as her action. Oh wait, no, she can't do 2 spells, can she? She can do a spell and a cantrip.
Isn't Misty Step a bonus action?
It's a bonus
but
action.
it's a spell.
It's a
Yeah.
spell. She's going to do Ray of Frost, which will hit. And then he'll take 7 points of damage.
Hey.
I don't know why Root Beer has not reappeared. I'm hoping she'll reappear at the beginning for the next time. I can see where she is, but... Mo, your turn.
I mean, yeah. Never change a running system. Blow this fucker up.
Okay. Alright, need to do a dexterity saving throw. It passes.
Would you say the hole is now big enough for it to actually get some disadvantages out of it?
Nope.
unlucky.
Why did you just take 1 point of damage?
Who did?
You did, apparently.
I did?
Yeah, apparently, because it's prompting you to do a concentration saving throw. I'm going to give you that,
Oh, yeah.
that hit point back.
The fuck? Yeah.
Alright. That you done?
Yeah, that's me.
Goldtooth is going to use half his movement getting back up. He will then try and attack it. That'll hit. Another 10 damage. That one will miss, though. Fire will stand up. That's not what I meant to click. Fire will stand up, and he will try and shoot it with his bow. That miss. That will also miss. The ensign's turn. That'll hit.
How much damage did Bro just do?
Well, sneak attack. And then misses his second attack. So 20 damage is what he's just done. Alright, it's turn.
Nope.
Sorry, the ruin is going for you again.
Oh god.
Okay.
You got upset it. By which I mean I'm rolling a dice and it landed on you again. Does a 28 hit you?
I think I may need to just double check.
Okay. While you're double checking, can you roll me a dexterity saving throw? DC 19 once again.
Hey, dexterity is your... That's a turf, man.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if I fail though. Like that.
Doing anything? Keeping that?
I think if you succeed and you have resistance, you negate damage, right? Completely?
No.
Oh.
Then you're thinking of a rogue thing.
I mean, I have inspiration. I'll roll inspiration, I guess.
Might be a good idea.
Bro will get swallowed. Well,
It's technically better.
it's better, yeah.
Alright, you are going to take the damage. Which is still halved. Or 13 damage after it's been halved.
It's the poison I'm worried about.
I don't think there is poison.
You are swallowed.
Yeah.
While swallowed, the creature is blinded and restrained. It has total cover against attacks and other effects outside the worm, and it's going to take acid damage at the start of each of its turns.
Yeah, this is fucking bad. Oh,
Yep.
fuck.
Stinger
I have
attack.
an idea.
It's going to go for this dude who be shooting at it. That is a 32, which does, funnily enough, hit him. He's going to take 17 points of damage from the just initial impact. He's then going to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, I accidentally rolled that as Old Boy Korkoi. That was a 5 on the dice, plus his con save mod. So it's 4 overall. So then Farbone Crush is going to take an additional 46 poison damage. Farbone Crush is dead.
Shocker.
And
Hey,
then
the more people.
he's going to burrow.
Oh,
No, he's
rip
not.
Alex.
I'm going to leave you there for now, Alex, because I'm worried if I make you invisible, your vision might disappear. But, you know, I mean, you can't see much at the moment, but no need to subject you in real life to that. All right, Tommy.
Hello.
We're in round 4. It's pretty injured. Only 2 of the orcs are dead, but the ruined is swallowed. What are your bets as a spectator?
I'm putting my money on the squad.
What about the ruin specifically?
I'm cooking
I've got a
something
good
at the moment.
feeling. I don't think he's going to be worm food today.
I mean, he is currently worm food. Like, literally right now, he is worm food.
Yeah, but
Oh
Not
man, I'm actually
a
fucking
meal.
shaking.
I
Oh,
think this is going to be a dodgy curry situation for the worm.
Okay.
I'm shaking so bad.
Were you worried about your brother or something?
Yeah. This is such a bad position for
Alright.
it to be in.
So, you are going to take acid damage at the start of your... at the start of each of the worm's turns. So you're alright, you're not taking the acid damage
I'm
just
pretty
yet.
sure if he falls
Oh,
unconscious
that's
from this, he just dies.
It's alright.
Uh,
Pasta's coming soon.
Don't say that.
Okay, so you are restrained. So the first thing you can do is you can spend an action unrestraining yourself. Which just means you'll be able to attack from the inside. You won't necessarily be able to escape just by breaking the restraint.
I mean, shit, that sounds good to me, being able to attack from inside anyway.
Okay. You are going to have to spend your action unrestraining. I won't make it a roll. Just that's your action then, is unrestraining yourself.
No worries. Could I just pour some poison into it?
What, as a bonus
With a
action?
bonus action?
Sure. What poison do you want to pour
'Cause
into it?
A purple.
Well, I have the phase spider's venom, which is
Hey.
venom, but it is set up as a potion. There is no instruction on how to apply it to a weapon or anything.
I mean, as long as the potion requires it to be ingested to activate.
That's what he's saying, is it hasn't been stated.
Oh, right.
Considering it's a spider.
I believe venom does have to be in the bloodstream, though not technically swallowed. I
You've
believe
probably
that is
got the
difference
issue
between a
with
venom and a poison.
the size of the creature as well.
Hmm.
So I'm
I
going to
gave you
say
some
you
poison earlier,
can't
didn't I?
use the phase spider's venom.
Darn. I'll just have to wait until next turn. Actually, wait, hang
I
on.
gave you poison earlier, Alex.
You gave me...
I gave you 7 venom.
Yeah, venom.
Oh, yeah, shit.
I'll tell you what I am going to do, though.
I've also updated it so it's an injury poison instead, just so it's clearer in the future.
Damn it, I really can't have you on my shoulder like this. Okay, I'm laying back down. I'm tense, cat. I'm tense. I need to be set up. Not like this.
You drinking another healing potion, eh?
I am indeed.
What are you, afraid that you're going to die?
Yes, very.
Alright, 17 hit points, you say?
Pete's about to make me get out my big stick and start breaking it.
Aegis, your turn. Your choice whether you want to do anything with a big stick. Oh, hold on. No, it ended its turn in the presence of your flaming sphere as well. Let's do that before we move on.
Okay, so that's 2d6.
Dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Yeah, so dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What's the DC? 14, is it?
Yeah.
It failed.
It failed, so that's maximum damage because I drank the pot, so that's 12 plus 3 for my intellect, so that's 15 fire damage.
Alright.
Very nice.
And then, yeah, it's your turn. It's currently burrowed.
Okay.
I guess you could argue it wasn't within... whatever. We've done the damage now. I was like, it burrowed, but maybe its tail, as it was going under. It's whatever. I've done the damage. It's fine. So look at that fucking blood stain.
Yeah, it's a big blood stain. Shit. I'm weighing up some pros and cons here, I apologise.
I've come up with a very good idea.
You know what? Okay, I'm not playing your fucking game, Pete. Fuck you. Right. What I'm gonna do is this.
You are playing my game, technically.
Shut up. Right, as a bonus action, I'm going to activate the Dagger of Idris.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just pop it in chat so you can see. Basically, I'm now dealing 1d6 necrotic damage to myself.
Yep. You draw this bronze kind of dagger handle. There's no blade to it. And then an eerie violet flame starts to emit and flutter from the hilt, fluttering as if in response to an ethereal wind.
So I'm going to take 5 necrotic damage.
Oui.
And then I am preparing to cast a fire bolt.
Can you make me a constitution saving throw real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Nat 20, very nice, you're fine.
I'm preparing to cast a firebolt at the worm when it unburrows again.
Oui.
And if I do hit it, I will get an extra 3d6 necrotic damage on it.
Very nice.
Where do I think it's going to go next? I'm gonna... Oh no, I can't, because that's a bonus action to move the orb, so I'm leaving it there. That is my go.
Brack's turn. He's going to fall back to the king. And out. Oh, he's going to pick up his longsword as well. Brog is going to ready in action with his boomerang. King is going to ready in action with his bow. Root beer is gonna look in despair and just go, I was just talking to the ruined.
No, she's got PTSD.
You thought it was her who was gonna get red-shirted. It was you. Moog, your turn.
It's Maddie. Okay, just scientifically speaking, right?
Okay, that's a good start to a sentence.
Like, let's say I would cast Call Lightning and hit it very well. Could I blow a hole into that fucker?
If you kill it, sure. Otherwise,
Not
no.
just a tiny hole for the rune to crawl out.
No.
I mean, if we want to get scientific here, I would say something, but I'm not going to.
What, then it would also electrocute him?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, surely he'll handle 3d10 lightning damage. Surely. Okay, but anyway. I mean...
Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
I got this.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm definitely not
okay.
pacing.
Okay, well, if you say that, okay, well then I'm just ready in action, cast a spell when the bitch comes
What
up.
spell?
Um,
Yep,
uh,
spell.
Erupting Earth.
Okay.
My last third level spell.
Rubbing.
Actually, I'll cast Moonbeam instead. Moonbeam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Goldtooth is going to double move to near the rocks. The rocks seem safe to the Goldtooth.
Bro, is this like the 7th episode of Arcane? Everyone down there has like their existential crisis. They're Jace, and me and Aegis are just Echo. Just
Yeah, Callum's
having a
definitely not
blast.
having an existential crisis right now.
No,
Well,
man, I'm not tense at all. What are you on about?
Well, Echo was also struggling, right? But he was like still in the like he was in paradise basically.
Speaking of paralyzed,
Oh, that's not what I said.
no, there's nothing to do with paralyzed going on here. What there is to do with is acid. It's the beginning of Olgoy Korkoy's turn, which means anything currently in its mouth takes acid damage. The Ruined, you take 26 acid damage,
Oh shit!
which is half.
That's
so-
quite a bit.
So 13.
Yeah. I'd
Oh,
like to
oh, okay. Oh, that's
change
not
my
too bad.
bet.
No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can do
And
it.
it can't attack you while you're inside it. So
I was
you know.
just about to say,
Exactly.
being inside
I'm
him might
safe.
actually be safer.
I mean,
Yeah. I've got ideas.
fucking potion of invulnerability going. Yeah, actually, it's probably a pretty good place to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've just got free reign to go ham on it.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
gonna be fucking Drax in Guardians.
Yeah,
of the
Yeah, exactly.
Literally.
Okay. Hit dip sky blue. Who's it? This guy. All right. And then it's its turn.
To be fair, if Callum hits it, it could just die anyway.
If I hit it.
Whoa.
What's it doing all the way there?
It bursts out of the ground once more.
It's a good thing I'm still in range to hit it.
All right. Anyone who is still within range to hit it can, of course, do so. So Aegis will start with you then. Firebolt. That hits.
Bomb.
That's good. That's good.
So it takes. Whoops! I rolled an attack again.
I did that earlier, it's fine. Remember how I banked a nat 20 that I then didn't bank because I'm a nice guy?
Okay, so it takes 8 fire damage,
Mm-hmm.
and then it takes another
Oh.
6 necrotic.
Not bad. Pretty good.
Cool. Moog, you had a held action.
Yes.
What
Good
is
thing
the
I fucking
range for
chose
erupting
Moonbeam.
Earth?
No, I chose Moonbeam, remember?
Oh,
I,
Moonbeam.
changed
What's
my
the
mind.
range for
Yeah.
Moonbeam?
120 feet, so I'm
Cool.
good on that. Bing. Bong. Ding. That's some good fucking damage.
That is very
That's
good.
some very good damage.
If it fails or not, well, we see. The Tree Sentinel.
Can't remember what we agreed. Does it take damage immediately or on the start of its turn?
When I cast it, because the argument
Just
was
as when this creature enters the spell area for the first
Yeah.
time,
Yeah. Okay.
or
and,
turn
yeah.
starts there.
Yep, that's fine. Just wanted to make sure. Cool. It's gonna make a con save then. What's your DC?
Wait.
Your spell
I
book
think it was
page.
14, yeah.
So
Close.
22 will beat it. So it's gonna take
Yeah.
half damage. 14.
I'll take that.
I think I accidentally did that to you. Yeah, I did.
Ouch.
14 hit points back. I think it's technically your fault because you didn't target it, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, that is true. I have to get used to targeting and then using the spell. Yeah.
Okay, and then this dude over here, is going to throw his boomerang with disadvantage. Because out of his
Disadvantage
normal
because he's so
range.
far away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not out of range, but it's out of, like, easy range.
Yeah.
That's a miss. And then the king. Misses. Alright. The ruined. You're not restrained. You are inside. You're muted. Your voice is muffled
So I've-
from within the purple realm.
So I've got a nice little flask of oil that I'd like to pour inside of it.
Oh
please.
god!
Okay.
And then I'd like to hit the oil, also attacking the creature.
No, I figured that one.
Do I get advantage because I literally am just inside of it and can't really miss? And
let
I
me
imagine it's a
double
bit
check.
squidgier inside. Right?
Let me double check what it says. Doesn't actually say anything. I'm going to say no to the advantage though, because it's kind of not got a lot of room to maneuver.
Okay. Yikes.
Alright, I'm going to let you roll damage. It's going to take half and you're going to take half because you're going to set yourself on fire while doing this.
Okay.
You kind of splash oil on yourself and then, you know, it's a whole bad situation.
It worse?
So that's the fire damage, yeah?
That's the actual attack, and then the second one is the fire from my weapon, and then there'd be an extra 5 from the oil.
Okay, so let's just do 5 to you and 5 to it. That's from your first attack then.
And then second.
That's a hit.
Very nice.
Also, because it technically counts as damaging me, does it take psychic damage from my brand?
Part of it.
I'm not sure, but I'm also thinking that you had branded it when it bit you, and it didn't take psychic damage for that. So definitely for that.
Because it does say, for each time the branded creature deals damage to you or a creature you can see within 5 feet of you, the branded creature takes psychic damage equal to your Hemocraft modifier. So, I mean, I'm within 5 feet of it because I'm in it, and it is damaging me.
Yeah,
Sounds
sure.
fair to me.
Just debating whether someone's stomach acid is technically them, but but I think we'd all agree that, you know, when a xenomorph bleeds acid, it counts as the xenomorph damaging things. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So so that, but also for it biting you, which we didn't do. So do that twice, and then the chains.
Okay, so my Hemocraft modifier, I think that's my intelligence. So it takes, so if that's twice, it takes 8 psychic damage.
Okay.
I believe. It dead.
And then because it's more fire damage, I believe it's another 5 from the oil.
Hell yeah.
Killed it.
Oh.
Okay. You
Time to milk this
managed to kind
bitch.
of wriggle free. Side note, by the way, for anyone, if anyone's going to be like, you can't attack while inside a purple worm. I did notice that after I already said that Alex could attack while in the purple worm, that actually it doesn't say anywhere that you can unrestrain yourself. So technically you shouldn't be able to attack it, but it's cool.
Ah.
Being swallowed by a giant creature and then just continuing to fuck it up is cool. It's also a tradition in this setting. Was it you who got swallowed by a kraken, or was it
I
Chad?
got swallowed by the Staticat.
You got swallowed by a Staticat and Leviathan, but I was thinking, Tommy, was it you or Chad who got swallowed by a kraken in Songs of the Ancients?
I didn't swallow it. I popped out its eye and crawled into its eye socket and scooped its brain out.
That is what you did. Also, I was aware that you didn't swallow it. That would be a little bit impressive if you swallowed an entire kraken. One human man.
Hey, given enough time, hey.
All right, but yeah, you just start to like hack and slash and rip and tear, setting it on fire as you do, and combat is over. There's no more boss bar. Before anyone does anything, though, just 1 second.
See, I told you guys I had it.
Yeah,
You
I'm,
did
Now you gotta get out.
I'm disappointed in Tommy. No faith.
It's alright, I still got another potion of healing anyway. Another greater one.
Sorry, I'm just finding something real quick. Yeah, I mean, this is a good fight. I'm a little bit miffed I rolled 2 nat 1s in its first 2 attacks, though.
I will also just say, without those potions, cooked. At least the ruin.
The worm screeches and writhes and eventually just lands with a thud,
Damn!
dead.
Time to milk this thing.
You can't milk a dead thing.
Oh, watch me.
Okay, so where's the ruin and this? Is it still in the
Yeah,
mouth,
that's the good question.
Yeah, the ruin just can crawl out of the mouth.
Okay.
Cool.
Yay.
How's he looking? Not like physically. I know he's probably all gooped up, but like health wise.
Not too bad, honestly.
Bro's been chugging Mountain Dew in there.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He could go for a few more rounds.
All right. Well,
Okay, so just to add to the coolness, I don't really I'm gonna cast Misty Step to get down as I rush over to the head of the purple worm to see where my boy is.
Okay. I would yeah, you can just click anywhere in that circle and you should teleport.
It's not working.
Why is it not working for you?
while he does that, I'll slowly
Unless I
get
have to
down.
drag.
No, you're just supposed to click in the circle.
It's not working.
Have you tried turning off and on again?
Do you want me to?
I just deleted it for you.
Huh? Anyway, I can't even drag my character, actually. What the fuck?
Bros got banned.
Ah! Oh, I think it's doing that weird thing again. Or maybe it's not. Either way, I can use arrow keys. Whee!
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm down here, and then I'll just make my way over to the ruin. As quick as possible.
Alright, Michael Caine.
Oh, I think that'd be this way, actually. Whee!
Can you do measured movement? Is that going to work for you?
Oh, it's working now. I was dumb.
Yeah, because
I had the ruler button clicked.
by the way, did you guys hear that Michael Caine's a mahusive Tory?
Not really surprising, to be honest.
But disappointing nonetheless.
He's a what?
Mahusive Tory.
What is that?
What do you know what a Tory is?
Oriss? I don't know.
Oh, you blessed child. Tory is apparently an offensive term. I don't consider it an offensive term. I consider it a factual term for someone who supports the Conservative Party in the UK.
Oh, right.
So right-wing politics.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I've never heard that.
he shared a fucking petition to try and call a general election when we're like 5 months into the current government. And I'm like, hey man, I'm not a fan of the current government, but the Tories were in power for 14 years. You can't really blame all the shit that's currently going on a party that's been in power for 5 months. But hey. Alright, you climb through the guts of the purple worm Aegis and come round to see the ruined, clearly trying to like get back to the rest of the group.
Yeah, I'm just sort of wandering off, like, just looking around like, where do I go?
Thank the gods.
Covered in slime. A little bit singed.
How are you?
Oh, I'm okay. It wasn't that bad, actually.
God. That was wasn't a good sight, let me tell you.
Didn't smell pleasant in there.
I take it the other guy didn't fare so well.
You could say that. Can probably tell from its charred corpse.
I'm talking about the orc that was swallowed before you.
Oh. Oh, I have no idea.
No, if he hasn't crawled out, then I'm going to assume not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah. We should head back.
Yes,
Well,
I must claim a trophy from this.
No doubt. I'll see what the king wants us to do next.
Just as a note, I may give, if you are going to loot the purple worm for anything, as I said before, I haven't finished bringing all the components into Foundry yet for crafting. I would not be surprised at all if purple worm stuff is component stuff because of how rare of a monster it is. So, if I come across any purple worm related stuff, I can retroactively say that you also looted that off of its corpse along with anything that you can.
Yeah, I am definitely looting the purple worm.
Okay, what are you trying to loot from it? Just like a trophy, or...?
A trophy, and also, like, if there are any, like, shards of, like, scales or anything that I could maybe, like, pick up. I'm thinking something that I could maybe, like, cobble together for a decent lightweight armor in the future or something, perhaps.
I'd say purple worm scales probably would be medium rather than lightweight, but sure.
Medium, I mean lightweight as in I can still use it with my decks, you know?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, again, like I mentioned, in terms of blacksmithing stuff, there are rules for inventing stuff, so you could potentially invent purple worm armor. Or it might be something that you infuse other armor with purple worm scales. Cool beans. Anyone else looting?
I mean, I would loot the poison. I would try at least.
Wait.
Knowing there is purple worm poison, I would try and get that, I guess.
All right. Let's get a survival roll from you, the ruined. Mode, you can use either a survival roll, or if you have it, poisonous kit, you can use proficiency with that.
I know this might be a little bit out of the box. Would you let me use medicine, maybe?
No.
Okay. Wait, what did you say?
Survival, or if you
Survival
have it,
or-
poisonous kit.
I have herbalism kit.
Nat 20, baby.
Okay. Oh, damn.
All right.
Oh, an 18, I'll take that.
Very nice.
Would you allow me to roll alchemist kit for certain things, like maybe a spine or like certain organs that would be considered useful for alchemy?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
I love it. We're just fucking snipping this purple worm up into all its pieces.
Hey man, killed the creature, you reap the benefits.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Alright. I've given you 10 purple worm scales for that nat 20, the ruined. If purple worm scales ends up actually being a component and 10 isn't that much, I might give you more as a net result of that. So I'm actually just going to make a note on here for myself later. You rolled a nat 20, so if I need to remember, Alex rolled a nat 20. So yeah, 10 at the moment. As I say, it might end up being more depending on how much 10 is worth. I've also given you a purple worm trophy.
Sweet.
You are over encumbered currently.
I am. Can I put the scales on Shaq?
Sure. I'll let you do that. Moog, you wanted to salvage the poison?
I know I didn't say, and it's fine if you don't want me to. I would have definitely cast guidance on this, but I forgot. Would you let me do it retrospectively, or is it done now?
I will let you do it retrospectively, but you don't need to. You've already passed.
Oh, okay. I thought I would get more if whatever. Okay.
Roll me 1d8, please.
1d8. I will try.
Very nice.
Nice.
You are getting 7 vials worth of purple worm poison. Actually, hold on, no, you didn't roll poisonous kit, did you? You rolled with survival. So I'm going to give you
rolled
half
survival,
of that. So 3. Round it down.
Okay.
Which is still pretty nice.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I gave them to Shaq, but I don't see them in his inventory.
Curious.
I have one question, but just do that first.
Oh, you put them on the horse, not in your bag. They're 2 separate things.
Oh, right, okay.
I've done it before as well. The bag that's on your inventory is essentially his inventory, just so you can access it easily.
Oh, okay.
I put it in that bag, so it is there now. So yeah, on your inventory, you've got all the different containers where you can put things in. And your horse is one of them. Right. Sammy, you had a question before I do ages of stuff.
Surely the price for the purple worm poison I got isn't accurate, right? Surely it costs a lot more.
Nope, it is correct price. It's just super rare.
Oh, okay. No, but damn,
Yeah.
12d6. Jeez.
And Aegis, you just wanted to try and like loot stuff.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what could be used for what, so I just kind of want to take a load of things that I know from alchemy can be used for components like certain organs or...
Cool. Roll me an alchemist kit then, and what I'm going to give you is an item called Purple Worm Alchemy Components.
Cool. I don't know if I'm going to be able to create anything out of these if I try and do a
Not at the moment, you won't, but in the
random
future when
thing,
components are in, then.
yeah.
A 10. I'm gonna just leave that as one quantity for now, and again, based on
That's
like
fine.
rarity and what have you. Unfortunately, a lot of it ended up getting set on fire by oil and
Well,
fire.
it's that and it's a purple worm. I don't know the anatomy of it. I don't know what's what.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking what I think is good.
Alright, you guys return to the king as well, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna teleport the
Yeah.
ruined over there.
Whee.
What a glorious day, says the king, looking over at its corpse.
What a wonderful day.
What a wonderful day. He looks to his two surviving orc friends and goes, "Orcs together strong."
Yeah, as we return back, I'll also say to the king in Orcish, I'm afraid the other one didn't survive.
We died a warrior's death. That's all that we can ask.
I'll just simply bow.
We shall salvage this creature. I'm sure many academics from far-off academies will hear word of it and want to know whether it's real. I don't know how to preserve a creature like this, but its skull shall adorn my throne hall.
Well, then surely this will add to our payment, won't it?
Your
I'll
payment.
put on a...
You wanted my help with fighting Azamor.
And you wanted a share. This surely is part of this, no?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Why did I speak, bro? My persuasion is...
Yeah, I don't know why you spoke either.
I'll re-roll that.
Okay. That's worse. Last I checked, this creature was not in the Kingdom of Azamor, but in Stonebay, and our deal was for the treasures of Azamor. But he pushes past the crowd and looks at Aegis.
Oh.
You offered the trade deal. You and your friends have proven yourselves to be mighty warriors. Especially this one, he says, and slams his fist into the ruined shoulder. Ha ha ha! Again, this is all in Orcish, so all you just had was this king walk up to Aegis, then punch you in the shoulder and laugh.
I'll just
start laughing along.
I'll thumbs up to the rune like behind the king.
Yeah, I'll just like lean over and whisper and be like, he likes you.
We shall accept your trade deal, and we shall fight alongside worthy warriors.
Thank you. Okay.
All right. But the trail is not over. We must continue to try and find the people of Fornath. Unless you found them inside, he says, looking at the ruined.
Unfortunately not. However, there were still tracks when I looked before, so perhaps they managed to escape.
Right. Well, as long as no one needs a rest, I say we march on.
I will. I mean,
Goldtooth will just
is
say,
that...
in Orcish, give him a moment for pity's sake.
I could scout ahead. I suggest.
Very well. You shall scout ahead, and we shall take a moment to catch our breath.
Then I turn into bird,
Bird?
aka griffin,
I'm not going to bother transforming you. That's fine.
Yeah, but
Please say Moog does the same thing in What We Do in the Shadows, where they shout "bat" to transform, and you just go "bird,"
And then probably fly into like a fly trap or something.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
and I'll follow the tracks that I assume the ruin has pointed out to me. I guess.
Cool. We're going to pivot.
It's Tom's
Also, before I forget about things, I'm going to give you some XP now. First of all, you have successfully recruited the Kingdom of Stonebay. So everyone, including Tommy, because this is Tommy's quest as well, is going to gain 1,000 XP for recruiting the Kingdom of Stonebay.
Level up!
Yeah, baby.
However, I'm going to leave it up to you whether you want Sorrows to get a cut of the XP for fighting Purple Worm. I know he didn't do it, but it's just, you're going to get a nice, decent chunk. I'm going to say this now.
Yeah.
The chunk that you get is not going to be impacted whether you say yes or no to Tommy getting it. So you're going to get the amount that is for dividing it by who was in that fight. And then if you say yes, I will also give it to Tommy just so he doesn't end up too far behind you guys because he has.
I was just about to say, I mean, just because of that
boys,
reason.
we've got a predicament here.
I mean, I would say like let him have it, but if
Yeah,
he
same.
fights anything, we get like
If he has
Alex.
a boss fight, then
yeah.
You've got to remember he betted against you, bud.
Oh, that's true. Actually, yeah, he deserves
Initially,
nothing.
I didn't.
No, I think he
You-
deserves a cut.
you bet throw the ruined, and then you swapped your answer after he got swallowed.
He
Did it for the meme.
I day one believer.
I say he gets a cut.
Go
So
on,
I'm
mate,
saying
give
it's-
him the.
All right, then that's an extra 1,300 to you all. If you haven't added it yet, that's a total of 2,300.
That puts us at 25,067. Wow.
Tommy, you add that to yourself as well because you are on a different XP to the others, but
2,300.
so you're still behind them, but not significantly compared to what it would be if they'd also gained an extra 1,300 on you.
I'm finally leveling up. Woohoo.
Yeah, everyone's now level 7 as well, which is kind of why I wanted
Yeah,
to
swag,
do it,
man.
is that it would nicely place everyone on the same level at least.
Casters, when they level up an odd number.
That being said, the Ruin, you do feel deep in your soul that an old friend, trusted comrade, didn't have your back when you needed it most.
Is there like negative bonding die?
You know for a fact Aegis was your ride or die, but you still feel like somewhere, someone doubted you.
It was Moog.
I don't think I've ever had Callum pacing and anxiety before
Man,
doing a D&D
I
session.
know what purple worms can do, and as soon as you said it swallowed him, I thought, well, fuck me.
This is the fun thing with it, which is why I wasn't afraid of throwing it with you guys, is first of all, and I am going to cut this into the beginning of this video, a few sessions ago, I think it was Samo was saying, or it might have been Callum, was saying something about every now and again, me as a dickhead DM throws fights your way that you're not supposed to win and that you should run away from. And while you were saying that, whoever said that, I just gymmed the camera. That's all I did, was just silently gymmed the camera and then went about my business because I'd already prepped this fight. The other thing, though, is I figured I can throw it at you because, one, you all know what a purple worm is. Even if you don't know how bad it is, you know what it is, so you could logically go, we might not be able to beat this, and run away. But also, it's like, I'm throwing enough people at it that, like, one, they will help damage it, and two, like, the cannon fodder. So I was like, you know.
I was considering if this was something where you wanted us to run away, but as soon as that one stupid ass orc was like, it cowers under my strength or whatever the fuck, I was like, alright, he threw all these motherfuckers in there so they die, so we do damage. Alright, I see what he wants us to do there.
Surprisingly, it did not have any resistance or vulnerabilities or immunities. I was like double checking its stat block, like, really? You have no resistance to, like, slashing or anything like that? No. It's just hard to
good
hit.
for us.
Just hard to hit.
Yeah. Also a lot of health.
Yeah, but even
And that
then,
was
not
chunky.
that much. So yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Also,
I'm gonna dip because I'm absolutely fucking knackered.
All right.
I'll speak to you guys in a bit.
Have a good evening, man. I'm glad we
Well,
got
like
to do the
Yeah,
boss fight.
thank you. Yeah, thank you for the session. It was very fun.
You're most
Yeah.
welcome. We're going to
Catch you
continue
guys
for a
in a
little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, no worries. Just someone let me know what happens, or I'll just watch the VOD.
Will do.
All right, in a bit.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Peace.
Just going to get the bot to join.
Also, just to clarify, when I was absolutely piss annoying and always brought up the purple worm, it was already prepped,
Yeah,
right?
no, it's been prepped for like 5 weeks, 6 weeks.
I'm
this
so
point.
satisfied with my. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh, this is what I needed after the fucking arcane trauma. That's exactly what I needed.
There we go. Oh no, that's
Um,
still not right. Damn, we
Not
had a no. Oh yeah, Samuel was late to a session, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I was like, why
Only a
is
little bit.
yeah, why is the bot in the wrong place? But yeah, because of that. It's fine. But yeah, no, like as I say, I've had it prepped for a long time now. Obviously, we like missed some weeks as well, so I think it's probably in the region of about 5 weeks that it's been prepped for. And then as soon as you kept on going on about the purple worm, I was like, I mean, he's worked it out. I'm not mad that he's worked it out because I didn't exactly keep it that subtle. But also, it's just funny just to deny it and get mad about it. Also, if anyone had Googled Olgoi Korkoi, that name is literally stolen from the Mongolian death worm, which is a mythological giant worm that was burrowed underneath the sands of Mongolia and was probably the main inspiration for the giant sandworms from Dune, which obviously then went on to inspire science fiction for like the next 50 years, and also was the direct inspiration for the purple worm. The giant purple worm is inspired from Dune. So it's all secular, and there's a nice little Easter egg. So yeah, as I say, if anyone had happened to just be like, I wonder what whoever Olgoi Korkoi is anything, they would have immediately been like, oh, it's a giant worm. And then from there, it's the giant purple worm. But yeah.
The more you know.
The more
The
you
thing
know.
is, I'm also like my knowledge with D&D monsters is also so still very limited. I just saw a big hole. I was like, what monsters do I know that like fit this scale?
I reckon you would have been genuinely disappointed if it had just been like 5 bullets. You'd have been like, okay.
Well, I wouldn't have been, because I'll admit you did a good job at me like thinking I was crazy. I was like,
Just
all right,
gaslighting you.
maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm just tripping. But so I don't think I would have been disappointed. But I'm super happy now. So I mean, yeah.
Just because you were AFK account, Alex is feeling a bit tired, so he's just dipped, but we're going to continue playing for a little bit without him.
Yeah, that's okay. Cool.
One question.
Can we level up now, or
You can level up in the background. I'm going to do Tommy's journey stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Tommy, you're on an 11-day journey. You've got one encounter that's going to come up. It's going to occur on the 11th day, so the day before you arrive back at Oriss.
Of course, okay.
I'm going to place you, like, over here. Cool.
Take you want me to hold off my level up?
You can do it in the background as well. Just, like, obviously,
Okay.
I require roleplay from you.
Yes.
Cool beans. Okie doke.
Before we do roleplay, how do I level up again on this?
You go into edit mode in the top left of your character sheet.
Mhm.
And then from there, you go into your features tab, which is the third one down, like the lines with the dashes next to them.
And then make it 7.
Make it 7, and then it should bring you through a wizard of like leveling up. Sometimes there's stuff that you can't do, like you won't be able to drag spells or anything, but you should be able to do most stuff.
Damn it.
It's not a 1, so you don't get to reroll it. Cool. Okay. As you're traveling along, The harsh desert winds react strangely with the sand dunes where you find yourself, about a day's ride away from Oriss. The reverberation creates a haunting tone that shifts and flows with the sands themselves. Have you ever actually listened to Songs from the Dunes, which is like a real naturally occurring phenomenon? If not, I would Google it. It's fucking weird sounding music.
Is it the kind of like glass jar-ish?
Sort of sounds,
Yeah.
but it's like completely naturally occurring just from wind in the dunes.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. The shapes of the dunes and the strength of the wind change from moment to moment, creating ethereal songs that almost sound like phantom voices. Such songs could be considered haunting, sounding like dire omens or warnings, or they could be considered softer, like soothing, gentle lullabies to soothe the woes of weary travelers. You're going to be required to make me a roll, which is a wisdom saving throw. You can also replace Gion's roll with your own, so you can roll twice if Gion rolls badly, but I'll have Gion roll herself, and then you can decide whether you want to reroll based on her result. So wisdom saving throw. You have passed. She has not, so if you want, you can reroll for her. That's worse than what she got. That's fine. So, unfortunately, once again, it's a party of 2, so it means that if half of you fail, that's already half or fewer. You fail to see the wonder as more than just another sight on the long road to your destination. You gain no negative effects, but also no positive effects.
Damn it.
Just a thing that happened.
Just a thing.
Okay. We, unfortunately, are going to have to jump back to the core point group, because there's a time-sensitive thing that I need to deal with
Oh god.
before Oriss. So
It's fine.
alright. You can continue your level up though if you haven't finished it in the background.
Did it. Pretty easy one.
Cool. So you guys would be about here at this point. Okay. So you continue following the trail until late that evening. And that evening, while you're camping, still trying to track down these tracks. The tracks are getting more recent. You think you are gaining on the survivors of Fornath. Aegis, you get a message on your sending stone.
Oh.
Bro pulls out the iPhone.
Also a day of downtime for anyone who wants to do downtime before we get to this, though.
Okay. I'm gonna roll another Arcana. I think it was Arcana roll, right? To try and get old fucking what's his face on the horn.
Yes, it was Arcana. If you're trying to get the black-eyed god, that is a fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to get a message on your sending stone. I'm trying to work out how you'd phrase this. Been trying to get allies in Oriss. Kytheria working Thieves Guild angle. Hasn't returned tonight. We think maybe kidnapped. 24 again. I managed to do it. 24 consistently.
Okay. Just finishing up in Stonebay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stonebay. Orcs recruited. if needed, can return ASAP.
Not sure ASAP would be an acronym. That would be no.
As soon as possible. There you go. That's 15.
Fair enough. Okay. Do you relay the information to the rest of the group?
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, Alex isn't here to voice his opinion, but Moog, do you have an opinion? What are your thoughts?
Wait, where did they say they were again? They are where Soros is, right?
In Oriss, which Sorrows was there a few days ago, but headed off.
Oh, right.
Because bear in mind, you're currently... Tommy stuff is in the future of what's currently going on for you guys.
Yeah.
Timelines. Not actually any time travel, it's just for the sake of Tommy not sitting here bored out of his mind for 3 sessions.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we have basically done what we came here for, right? Like, that's the essence of it.
Mm-hmm.
We're
Somewhat,
done.
we're just we're finishing up what the king wants us to do, which is search for the...
Sure, but that's, at least I hope, just done by us scouting and finding them, hopefully.
Yeah.
But let's say we are done. Nothing is really holding us in this place, and we could just skip the... what was the point we're all gonna meet up again if everything went correct?
Well, we were going to go to the Tiefling stronghold. But
Yeah,
But
exactly.
everything that's happening there, I basically said to them, we can go back, we can go to them instead. We can like drop everything because that's more pressing. And they have said, you know, if they need us, they will tell us.
Yeah, so that
But-
that makes me think that we could just group up with the group now, maybe help
It's-
Kytheria, whatever, and then go
It's
to the
up to
Tieflings.
them. They're at the moment they're just telling us that this is what's going on. Is they're looking for people. Kytheria is trying to work the Thieves Guild angle. She hasn't returned. Is basically what they've told us, and I've just let them know that we are finished in Stonebay. We're just finishing Swing Up. So if they need us to come, we can.
Yeah,
So
but I feel
it's
like
whether they say yes or no is...
yeah. Well, then I guess we wait for an answer
Which would be tomorrow.
and then act accordingly.
Yeah, we can wait for an answer, and if they say yes, then we'll finish up whatever we're doing, and then head straight over. Obviously,
I mean,
getting
we could
provisions
also-
because it's going to be a long-ass way to get back.
We could teleport.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that doesn't
I feel like
work
this-
well, and we have a lot of people, including our horses. We aren't going to be able to teleport everyone.
It's a good point. Root beer has to be left behind.
So, but they were expecting us to take a while to get back anyway. So
True. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're finishing up stuff here, whatever, and wait for a response. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay. The next day, then.
can I try something?
Yes, what do you want
Because
to
I know Samo already was like, "Hey, we just killed that big worm. You could give us like a reward." And he was like,
What have
"No,
you tried?"
I've just accepted the trade with, you know, I've just accepted helping you with Arzamor. That's it."
Mm-hmm.
Guidance.
So I'm gonna try and persuade him because earlier when I said that, you know, if we fight this giant worm, we might have to change the trade deal because we're doing a lot more than proving ourselves with bullets. So I want to try and persuade him to maybe begin early to send a peacekeeping force with us to I can't remember that place.
Oriss.
Yes, Oriss. To then secure
All right, let's
more
roleplay
out,
this
to
out.
basically help us
What
secure
do you
more
actually
allies.
say to him?
Yes, I'll head to him after I've received the message. Then.
Okay. This is while you're camping one night.
Yes, yeah. My king, I know Moog has jokingly said about a reward for fighting something like the insert purple worm name here.
Orgoi, Korkoi.
Orgoi Kilgoi. But I did also mention about changing the terms of the deal if we did do it?
He cocks an eyebrow at you, but doesn't verbally respond.
The trade deal will remain the same no matter what. I'm not changing that. It's just we have received word of our allies have successfully taken the throne room of
The palace, but
the palace of insert place.
Oriss.
Successfully taken the throne room of Oriss and are now effectively holding it under our banner. However, there will be a retaliation force.
I'm confused. Thought you were picking a fight with Azamor, not Oriss.
Azamor has its hands in many pockets.
So just how many kingdoms do you see us waging war with when we follow you against Azamor?
Well, we hoped to unite all kingdoms against Azamor, but as I said, many hands in pockets. Azamor spans a lot further than its empire.
So what are you asking of me, Aegis?
At the very least, supplies for us to head to Oriss? After we've completed searching for your refugee villages. It would be nice to have some additional muscle to at least help us protect Oriss.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Oriss isn't a port city, is it?
That it is not.
How exactly are you planning to travel there? By land or by sea?
That is something I still yet do not know.
Sea might be quicker, but
Your
then I'm giving
people,
you a boat.
your people are versed in these lands, are they not?
We'd be having to travel through the Kingdom of Terran, he says, looking to the west, if you were to head to Oriss. My kind are no more welcome there than the Hornheads are here.
I see.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, cat. Can I please use my mouse? No? Thank you. I'll roll the persuasion check, but I'll also say, what if we were to head a few days earlier while you're amassing your troops to try and instigate with the Kingdom of insert
Terran?
Tiefling Terran to give us safe passage or even recruit them?
Alright, roll me your persuasion check.
Okay. Natural 20?
I tell you this, Aegis Forthen. If you need the help of the Kingdom of Stonebay to wage war against the Kingdom of Oriss, then the Kingdom of Stonebay shall answer, he says with a smile. If you require an army, then I shall lead an army myself.
Oh, that's based. Your kindness will not be forgotten, my king. And just know, after all this ends, I still do not know what I wish to do. If you would have use of someone like me, I may be able to help you further.
We enamored you so much, have we?
It's what can I say? In all my younger years, I was training to be a diplomat. I've indeed... What's the word I'm looking for here? I've indeed found the Orcish culture very interesting, pleasant.
Maybe you're more than just a survivor. A warrior of a different kind, eh?
Strength is more than might.
Wise words. We shall continue looking for my people.
Of course.
And
Thank you
once we
again,
have found
Mikey.
them, we shall return to Core Point, where we will charter a ship to the nearest port to Oriss. Unless you wish to take the attack straight to Oriss, he says with a toothy grin.
Whichever way is quicker, I think, my lord.
Oriss is closer, and it is by sea. But that would be us attacking a fortified city.
I can handle a purple worm. I don't think I can handle an entire city.
Defense it is. Then we shall sail as close to Oriss as we can after we return to Core Point.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Fucking
Yeah,
clutch
I'm-
nat 20.
I'm hedging my bets, and I'm
Have an
wanting to
inspiration point,
give.
by the way.
Fuck yeah. I'm trying to hedge my bets right now. I'm trying to get Aegis the title Orc Friend.
Achievement orc
Of course,
friend.
you can drop off the Forward and just become Aegis Orc Friend.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cool. Next
Oh, no,
day.
that was no name. Whoops.
Elect someone from the party to do a survival roll.
That can either be me or Mo. I don't really care.
Survival's decent.
Okay.
You do it then.
Does that pass?
12. You find no survivors of Fornath, just more tracks. The trail continues on. That night you receive a response, Aegis, on your sending stone. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Yeah.
Still no Kytheria. Dai doesn't want us both leaving Palace unguarded.
Fucking die.
Dai has used his powers to see where she is and will attempt rescue. That's 25.
Okay. At least he's attempting rescue. Bitch ass. I could imagine him being like, oh yeah, she's here. I'm not gonna help her though. Fucking
So.
dickhead. Cool. I will respond.
Tell die to suck my...
Yeah, just respond, fuck you, die. That's it. No, King of Stonebay has joined cause. Not sure when, but heading over as soon as.
Your cat was just like
Yeah, just looking up
reaching
in the air. Yeah, bless him.
All right. That night, anyone doing any downtime activities or anything else?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a booty call with the Godman.
That's not very good.
I keep ringing, but he damn no answer. He ghosted me.
Anything else?
Downtime. Let us go, baby. I have gained cook utensil proficiency.
In which case, gain another inspiration point.
Very cool. Shame that I didn't gain 3 in a session.
Are you on max now?
Yeah.
No opportunity to gain any more unless you use the inspiration, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Dom. But I can make
Not
bread
dead, though.
now. Bread. I can finally do it, Samo. I can make Nurix's legacy achieved.
It's like he was never gone.
That's what I'm doing, so I guess Samo's going to do his thing for trying to figure out where these villagers are.
Well, that'll be tomorrow. As you are starting to finish up your studies of bread and putting your gear away, you notice a figure approach the fire. You know, I find it so interesting.
Oh,
Your
that fucker.
desperation trying to help your friend Kytheria was what led you to touch that staff in the first place, and what made me take notice of you, he says as he sits down on a log next to the fire. It's hard to exactly place it, but it's like the flickering of the firelight doesn't properly cast shadows over his face. It should be illuminating more than it does, sort of thing. And now you leave her to the fates of a man you don't trust. One man without the thing that made him as powerful as he was.
Nice to see you as well, stranger.
I've been watching you with great interest.
I'm sure you have.
You and your friends slew an old god of a long dead world, and you didn't even blink an eye. You ravaged its body.
Nope.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Samo.
There's a lesson in that, I would wager.
I'm sure there is.
I am not like others, he says as he reaches his hand towards the fire. It gets close enough to the point where it would probably be hurting his hand to hold it that close to a flame. But he does not seem to react.
Not sure where I'd be, but I guess I'll sort of sit close to the fire as well.
Some of my kind are gifted with the ability to see all futures. I have no such gift, he says with a sympathetic smile. But
Pissed.
I have found that in many ways, the stories of all mortal lives are secular. Pain and loss are inevitable. And people who try and fight the fates usually only make things worse. Perhaps it's a good thing that you are so many miles away from being able to save your friend, with no way to turn the tide. He says with another smile, this one feels more intimidating, mostly because you know and he knows that you absolutely do have a way of trying to change the tide.
Okay. You know, I've had a lot of time to think since our last meeting.
Do tell.
You seem to not wish to tell me anything about yourself. So I've come up with theories. And what you said just now confirms it to me. I am but your puppet. Which means you must have others. I'm gonna roll an insight here as I say this.
Roll an insight.
I'll cast guidance on you from the Shadow Realms.
You're probably asleep at this point.
What is it?
Oh
you
yeah,
have
I'm an
done
old
with-
man. I'm definitely asleep.
What is it you have done with Zila?
Oh.
He smiles an unnerving smile. How self-involved you must be to believe that I am some puppet master pulling your strings. He turns fully to you, leaning on his knees as he does. I don't need to pull the strings, Aegis, for them. Mortals do what mortals do. All I need is give them a push in the right direction, and the gifts to be able to achieve what they wish to achieve. But you are right about one thing. I have given my gifts to Zila. You wish to know where another one of your friends is? That I can show you, for no amount of oracular power is needed to show you what has already come to pass. He gestures back at the flame. You see
Oh no.
a banquet hall.
Oh god.
You see Zila in... Would Zila wear a fine dress, do you think, to the first banquet that you're
No.
going to have? You would be offered
no.
one. What do
No.
you wear then?
I think she would, like, as weird as it sounds, I think she would rather go naked than with a fancy dress.
You're not forced to wear it, but it's just like, what would you
Yeah,
wear? You're offered this, like, very, very nice dress.
No.
Do you find some, like, normal clothing? Do you wear just, like, your not undergarments, but your, like, clothing underneath your armor? Or do you wear your full armor?
I think I would just be armored up. I don't think at this point, it would have crossed my mind to, like, lower my guard and just chill out. That would not have happened.
Then you see Zila in her full armor, sat at a banquet hall in this large, cathedral-esque dining hall, like, ceiling that's arched and many stories high, where sound would reverberate and echo. At that same banquet hall is sat. It's a very long table, but a little bit further down, but closer to Zila than they are to the middle or to the other end, is a tiefling you don't recognize. And then at the other end of the table is a drow wearing fine black silk, and behind him is the banners of Arzamor. I must say, her choice surprised me.
This has just confirmed the second to me. You say it's people that interest you. The only correlations I see are people that have no ties and are willing to do anything. I was thinking about it, which is why it came to my conclusion that Zila would be perfect for you. Others, like Sorrows, Ruined, still have things holding them back that they probably wouldn't sacrifice in order to obtain a goal. But I've been doing some learning, growth, and I have realized that while I have tried to fight it all these years, I am my father's son. I will do anything to see his legacy burnt to the ground, and Azamor no more.
Wow. He says, looking around at the tent set up by the the surviving orcs. It seems you're well on your way to waging a war against Azamor. And if you're truly willing to sacrifice anything, then maybe you don't need my sage advice anymore. Zila's not in danger, for then. She's made a place for herself in the Dragon's Den. But Kytheria? Well, if your mother's death was your father's fault, then maybe this is you repeating history. He stands up.
I'm gonna start writing a note.
And as for what you're willing to do, you've already received my gift, he says, gesturing at the staff. Just a small sacrifice.
Ooh. I'm fucking sorry, boys. I'm gonna start writing a note to Moog and the Ruined.
Okay. As you start to write the note, are you writing it then and there then?
I'll come up with something like quickly, but yeah,
I mean more in character. Are you then like getting out
Yes.
of part? Right. So as you do that, you start to become aware that the figure at some point walked off into the shadows and disappeared.
Motherfucker.
Wait, you mean with writing a note you're leaving?
I'm writing a note.
Alright.
Splitting the party, splitting the party.
Bro, if you're splitting the party further, I might become real silly. I might be.
Absolute milking sessions are gonna go on.
Hey.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm writing a note. I will leave it by a tent, I guess. I don't know. I'll put it somewhere that it can be seen and not blow away.
Put it in your tent if you want, unless you're taking
yeah,
your tent with
even-
you.
No, I wouldn't, because that'd just take too long to get everything. So I'll just make sure that I've got everything, leave the note in my tent. And as I cast teleport, I will fiddle about with the crack.
You would like to use the crack in the staff feature?
Yep.
Okay, you insist.
I will walk away from the camp just to make sure I don't blow it up. If anything does happen.
Why has this not been recharging? Oh,
Quote
did you?
to Alex. Oh yeah,
just
we're
got
just
that.
wrapping the session up. Next session, age is
I didn't
gone.
say we were wrapping it up. We just said we would continue playing for a bit.
Well,
It's always the case. Yeah, nothing story-worthy is going to happen, man. It's okay.
Look, I have said that before. I did not say that during this particular instance, okay? You're putting words in my mouth? Alex said he was dipping. I said we're going to continue playing for a little bit. He said that's fine.
So yeah, I'm using the crack of the staff, and my intention is to teleport to the palace of Oriss.
Okay.
That is the right place, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You could have just taken us with you, man.
Well, you didn't break the staff. The crack grows bigger.
Yep. And he still hasn't told me his fucking name.
You haven't asked him, to be fair.
I did ask him like the first few times, he just wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's a mysterious
I was
bugger.
hoping.
I'm
Yeah, I
also,
know he's a mysterious bugger.
I'm also not convinced he's ever actually given his name explicitly in any lines of dialogue, to be fair, in any of the previous games. He might have, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I believe he told it to Zila.
Yeah, okay.
He did.
Because he basically introduced himself and then said, "Hey, I'm this guy. I'm the one that fucked around with the dusk shit to make you a, duskman."
I am the guy who knocked.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, Samo, bye. You're stuck in the ruin now.
Yeah, what the fuck?
As the crack grows bigger,
Yep.
you sense the prospect of it breaking increases.
Okay.
The DC is now a 2 or lower.
Oh. Ooh. Oh dear.
Alright. Yeah, that's the time-sensitive thing that had to happen. I'm going to say this right now. If you didn't, I've already simulated what was going to happen.
Yep.
You know in your heart of hearts that if you didn't make the decision you just made, Kaifiri was going to die. The bad news is, Tommy, it doesn't really matter for you, because the reason why it was
Yeah,
time
you're
sensitive
already
is you
far
were
ahead.
going to get there after Kaifiri was already dead if Callum didn't get involved.
Yikes.
Yikes.
It's what happens. One thing that does happen during your journey, though, will probably... I can do... We can do edges to thing off stream, or we can do it at the end of the stream, or whatever. One thing that would happen during your journey before arriving at Oriss, though, is this. It was actually only like the day after you leave the Sterelos. It was Gion's birthday. How would you celebrate Gion's birthday? I was checking on like something slightly more happy mooded.
The infernal touch.
It's... Are there like any? I imagine they're not easy to find, but are there like any rare flowers in the desert or anything like that?
If only Aegis was here to try and find you.
There are. It would be very difficult to find. You don't have Herbalist Kit, do you?
No.
Then this is just going to be
Raw
a
dog in it.
straight survival roll.
Something else you're going to be raw dogging for a birthday, am I right?
For
7.
fuck's sake.
You find some sand.
You find some sand.
Fuck it, we need inspiration. Why not? The things we do for love.
Alright, Jamie Lannister.
God damn it, road 4!
I mean, considering how his story went, that's actually pretty appropriate with that quote.
Okay. Next plan.
Oh, Pete.
Hmm.
Just as a thing with the note, could I have left something behind?
Sure, what do you leave behind?
The sending stone.
Good idea.
Yeah. Oh shit, I better start writing a note.
Gone for milk.
I mean, the next move of me and the Ruined are gonna be clear anyway. we were already on par, I think, to just go there anyway.
Hey, I've secured you guys an orc army to head back to Oriss. I'm doing this for myself.
No, I mean that's fine. I'm just saying, like, I mean,
Like,
We're
I've done
chilling.
everything I've wanted to do there, so I am more than happy to leave you guys. You have potions.
I'm interested to unpack why he just made that decision, though. You said you were willing to sacrifice anything, and then he just says, I guess you're just like your dad then. And you're like, actually, I'm not willing to sacrifice Kypheria.
Well, I said I'm willing to sacrifice anything to achieve the goal.
Yeah.
So if, for example, something gets in the way of achieving that goal, like, I don't know, maybe the Ruin's daughter. Or, I don't know, maybe die. You know? I don't know.
Or the
maybe,
staff.
Yeah, or the staff. Like, I'm more than prepared if the goal is achieved to do it. But if I can save Kypheria, I'll do that.
One thing I really love as just like a kind of Damocles sword sort of situation is that I have literally, I don't know whether we've ever like fully explained the crack in the staff feature. It just lets Callum succeed any role he wants to succeed at any time. It's just it also uses up all of the staff's charges, and when he uses up all the staff's charges, he has to roll to see if the staff breaks or not. That's all it is. So like any time Callum wants, he can just be like, "No, I succeed that roll." It's just that he knows that there may be a consequence for it at some point.
I just know that if I do fail, there is a very large consequence.
It's a
Rome
fun
reinvents the Big Bang.
it's a fun feature to give someone. It's just like, hey, anything that you want that badly.
So,
What was your second idea, Tommy?
Is there any particularly delicious creature that roams nearby?
Roll me a survival roll and I'll try and work out what you might be able to find.
The closest thing to shrimp, where he is right now, would probably be a scorpion, no? Like, I imagine, like, it would be the same eating experience.
I see where he's coming from with this.
Right? Like that makes sense, right?
The thing is like, I don't think you're right at all. I feel like shrimp is significantly nicer than scorpion, but I also 100% understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
didn't
least I don't
realize
see
Alex
crazy.
took a picture of Rory.
Oh no. So what I just did is I went on D&D Beyond and just went, like, show me all D&D desert monsters. And the first result's a fucking cat. And the third result's a commoner.
What the fuck?
Monster in D&D Beyond terms just means NPC, basically.
Today
was
we
gonna
use human.
I can't wait for the first response to be Desert Bandit.
No, say first result is cat. So if Tommy wants to go and kill a cat for Gion.
I don't think she'd appreciate that.
What a romantic gesture, damn.
Oh, also, as well as commoner, there's goblin commoner and halfling musician.
That's not too bad.
Alright, I'm going to read off some things for you and you can decide where you want to go. Jackal. Hyena. Scorpion. Vulture. Camel. Mule.
Surely vulture tastes like chicken, no?
Poisonous snake. Krufik.
The fuck is that?
It's a monster. It's a desert monster. Krufik are chitin-covered reptiles that hunt in packs and nest in sprawling subterranean warrens. They are attracted to sources of heat such as dwarven forges and pools of molten lava and carve out lairs as close to such locations as possible.
He lost me at chicken covered.
Titan.
Chitin.
Titan. H is silent.
But I prefer what Samurai initially said, which is chicken-covered.
Chicken covered.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the language barrier right there.
Constrictor snake. Giant lizard. Giant poisonous snake. Giant wolf spider.
Oh no. This place is fucking cursed.
You know, me transforming into a
What
face
the-
spider, that's one thing. But giant wolf spider is fucking disgusting.
Why are there
You should
giant
share
wolf
this.
spiders in the desert?
Because there
I mean, they do like warm climate. Wolf
are
spiders.
various swarms of insects.
It's the worst place to be on your birthday. Holy shit.
Giant hyena, giant spider, giant toad, giant vulture.
I'm
lion.
saying it again. Surely vulture is the right option here. That must taste like chicken.
It's a very stringy texture, vulture.
How do you know?
Look, man, I'm made of meat, therefore I should know about it.
You could kill and eat a druid if you want.
What the? Wait.
Came
Oh,
up
wait,
as a
hold
desert
on.
monster.
Hold on.
Giant.
I want to kill a druid that is currently in the form of a succulent chicken.
Giant constrictor snake.
I don't know what a snake. I get snakes might taste nice.
I think they taste like chicken, like genuinely.
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard they taste like chicken.
Giant scorpion.
Oh my god.
I'd go with the scorpion. Just a big crab, is it?
Oh,
You know
shit.
what?
Withers.
Okay. Sod this. I'll just have a conversation with her.
Okay.
Okay, no food tonight.
Is this gonna be in the evening or the morning or
Your choice.
probably the morning, wouldn't it, of the day?
Oh, I forgot that all of these were on here. Whoops.
Oh, hello.
These are all of the NPCs who might be relevant to stuff going on in Oriss. Don't worry about it.
Hello, Kytheria. And woman.
Yeah, it's definitely not the person who kidnapped her.
Oh, that's reassuring. Thanks.
Alright. You approach Gion in the morning then.
Morning.
Hey. She says with a smile.
If I remember correctly, it is your name day.
It is, yeah. She says with a smile.
I realize that we may be in the worst possible place to spend such a special day.
Well, the company could be better, she says with a wry smile. But at least it's pretty sights.
Make him roll insight. I want to know if he knows sarcasm.
Roll to see whether Sorrows develops a complex.
I tried to find you some flowers, but unfortunately, no luck. So instead, tell me, was there ever anything you dreamed of doing?
I always wanted to set sail. My village where I grew up was a little port village, a tiny island. Of course, when my friends and I finally did set sail, it was not quite the adventure I had planned on. But yeah. Sailing the seas, seeing the world. I guess at least I have succeeded in the latter.
Did you not enjoy it? Wait, Pete, did you forget we've been on a boat recently?
Yeah.
Yeah. As in, yeah, you did forget?
No,
or...
I know she's been on a boat since then. She's been on a boat many times in her life.
Yeah. So, you wish to set sail, but without any destination in mind.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Very well. The moment we get a chance, that's what we'll do. You have my oath.
Is this before or after you win your great war?
I'd like to think before. I mean, surely we can get a couple days off at some point. What's the worst that could happen?
And this little escapade we've had doesn't count as days off.
Exactly my point. We've had a month away. What's a couple days more?
Well, while I would love to set sail with no particular destination, I do feel like that would be maybe an immoral decision to make.
When the time arises, we'll know. But don't fret. Only if it's responsible.
What about you? What did you dream of doing when you were young?
I was cooped up in my small village. My entire life, almost. I always dreamed of adventure. Read stories. I suppose you could say I'm living the dream now. Though, like you, it would be nice to do so without such pressing matters hanging on my shoulders.
She kind of wrinkles her nose and thought a little bit. This is strange. I didn't take you for the adventuring sort.
What did you take me for?
I always just assumed you'd be someone more focused on looking after your people, she says with a smile.
While raising her arms.
No, but it's a knowing smile.
Okay.
Well, you're not completely wrong. That is somewhat the role I fell into, which is exactly why I could not adventure. Hard to find the time when you have so many lives to watch over. That only increased when we were taken into slavery.
Well, the people I ended up living with in the Isles of the Dim Gate, one of them was a chieftain. He had many wise words. One such thing was that anyone who covets power is not someone who should lead. Maybe it's a good thing that you wish to run away. Maybe that's what makes you a good leader, that you choose to stay.
I try not to think too much on it. Though, those do sound like wise words. I think we've come across many leaders in our journey who should not be in the position that they are in. And hopefully we shall remove them.
And replace them with something better.
Exactly. Then we'll give ourselves a much better world to explore.
There is one other thing that I used to dream of.
Aye.
Perhaps it is not too late, but I always looked forward to being a parent. She says with a smile.
Oh,
Run.
where's the horse?
The infernal
I'm
touch.
assuming you're on horses right now because you're traveling, right?
Say that you got a roast in the oven. Just head off real quick.
I like how your excuse is something that sounds like telling someone that you're subtly pregnant.
Oh, that's true, actually. Yeah, I didn't think that far. Well,
Hey man, Aegis has worked out how to make bread now, so
true.
Well, true. Yeah. Well, good thing I can't go red.
he's also Aegis is currently canonically the only person to have had sex so far in this game.
True, I think,
No.
yeah.
I did get milked. Not sure if that counts. Point that out.
I can't argue it. Hmm. Oh. Well. With all the adventuring in mind, I must say that surprises me.
I am an elf. I've got another 100 years or so to work it out, she says with a smile.
How old actually is she?
Do you want to ask her?
I mean, I figured I'd know in character. It'd come
You
up.
know
but-
she's in her mid-30s.
Okay.
Yeah, she's about half your age. Which is okay, because the consenting adults, and also it's a fucking fantasy setting where they're like, you know, your race lives to like 350 and her race lives to like 400, so...
Also, let's face it, these are very special circumstances.
I'm just pointing out it's not the same as like a 20-year-old and a 40-year-old dating when you're both going to live to several hundred years old. It's like...
Physically, they're both at the same
And my
point.
parents.
Yeah.
Well, yes. I like to think we both have many years ahead of us still.
I hope so.
I'm not going to touch that subject anymore.
Okay. I'm going to make a quick roll real quick. So it's pretty obvious, I'm guessing, that Cyrus is a little bit uncomfortable with the conversation.
Not necessarily uncomfortable, but doesn't really know what the best thing to say is.
Okay.
Mainly from the fact that they're currently fighting a war, so talking about having children sounds like an empty promise. And also they have not been together that long.
She will kind of like kick in the heels on her horse to kind of like increase speed slightly so that she goes off ahead of you, and then says loudly enough that like you feel like maybe she's purposely making it audible to you. I do not know with no tieflings from where I came from. Can tieflings and elves breed together?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I roll? I've got no idea either.
Medicine check. But you also do
Yeah.
get the sense that she maybe just
I
said
mean-
that to try and make you uncomfortable. Like she's not necessarily expecting an actual answer.
I mean, the answer is yes.
The answer is indeed yes.
Alright,
Only bonus there.
I suppose there is only one way to find out.
Did you say that under your breath or calling out to her?
Calling out.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Man, we're gonna meet up with fucking the ruined, and Chance's gonna be pregnant, and we'll be like, oh, okay.
She turns over her shoulder and stops her horse. Is that your birthday gift as opposed to flowers?
Well, I hate to leave you empty-handed.
Alright, well, fate black. If you want to engage that part of your relationship, you can that night.
Not with babies.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Just
That would be incredibly irresponsible.
it's
Bro.
it's a magical setting. You can just magically not have to worry about the fact that contraception probably doesn't exist yet. There's magical contraception.
I'm also not going to think about the fact there's going to be sand everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, that's a choice. You could have been
Yeah,
like, hey, it's going to be a belated birthday gift when we get back to civilization.
But I mean, that would be some sick character development if she was pregnant and then would die.
Alright, sour
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, after Hurricane, I'm unhinged, man. I don't give a shit.
Alright, there's unhinged and then there's unhinged.
I'm just saying, like, listen.
Alright, well. Look, I'm all for killing Alex's in-game daughter, but she's gotta be born first.
Like that's why we draw the line.
Yeah, twist the knife more, I feel like. And also, there's fates worse than death. Like certain rituals that she might be exposed to if a certain tiefling doesn't do something to save her.
What tiefling could you be talking about?
Definitely not the one who's her tutor currently and has also told me that he probably won't do anything to save her. Alright, well, unless you'll want to keep playing a little bit longer, I feel like that's probably a good place to end it, which is with Fade to Black, Gion and Sorrows getting to the next part of their relationship, which does mean you're now in a, not just like dating, I'm going to say that's like a proper relationship now, you are boyfriend to girlfriend. That is going to come with a mechanical benefit that I don't actually have ready in Foundry yet, but I will add it and send you a message about what that is, because I feel like having close relationships with characters should provide benefits. So
That sounds fair.
I need to find Moga Gilf.
She just saw my sorrow face.
it reminds me, I need to tell you about something that happened during GTA RP yesterday.
I don't. Do I want to know after that line?
No, it's just like funny, but I'm not sure it's stream appropriate funny.
It's not helping.
That is
Fuck it, I'll say
definitely
what
not
it was.
helping.
It's fine. So the whole backstory for my character is he's looking for his dad, and I'm also, my whole character like mechanic is that he will believe anything that anyone says to him. So anyways, someone tells me that my dad is dead, just like randomly phones me and tells me that my dad is dead, so I believe him. So then I find someone on what's called the purple pages, which is just like where you can post ads, who's just like, hey, if you want a friend, just call this number and talk to them. So I call them and talk to them and explain the situation, and then they say, well, the thing is with happiness is that, you know, the word ends with penis for a reason. So first of all, we need to sort out your happiness and then your penis. And then I went, yeah, and then my dad's penis. And he went, well, yes.
Oh no.
I like playing idiot. It's fun. All right. That, as I say, that was probably a good place to end it. Callum, up to you, buddy. Do you want to resolve your trying to help Dai save Kytheria off session or in session? Because it won't take very long, so I'm happy to do it during a session, or we can do it in between if you want it to be like.
It's up to you. I'm free like all week, so.
Okay. I mean, I could literally
If you
do
wanna
it
do
right
it.
now if you wanted to do it. Just...
Oh yeah, we can do it now.
All right.
I am gonna have to dip out. That.
Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking not to stream it because if we were to do it as part of a session, that's fine. But if we're not going to do it as part of a session, I'm not going to bother streaming it. All right. We'll end it there then. And next week, y'all are going to have to find out what happened to Kytheria. And I think what we might do is time it so that we're only going to find out when Tommy gets there.
Oh. My little girl.
Yeah.
My princess.
That's what you get for not looking after her.
I've been busy.
Yeah. Fucking.
She's a big girl.
Big girl who got captured, tortured a little bit, and then if Aegis doesn't save her.
I'll
I'll say this much as well.
I had a nickel for every time Kytheria was captured. I'd have 2 nickels.
I will say this as well. If Aegis didn't get involved, as I say, I simulated what happened. Do you know what the worst part is? Dai managed to kill everyone who had kidnapped her, but she managed to escape, like break free of her bonds during the fight, and then tried to help him. That caused her to lose all of her hit points, and then she rolled a nat 1 on one of her death saves, and then he failed to res her, and she failed her second death save.
Yikes.
So it was literally like that close to. But hey, Aegis, you have an opportunity to turn the tide.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens. Cool. All right, that's where we're gonna end it. Thank you everyone for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you next time. Jazz hands.